Word. Y'all be playing. Baby, I better leave me alone. I've been working all day. 12 hours. You ain't waiting to go live with y'all. Well, you already know what it was. Come here, baby. You don't gotta be scared. I'm talking about that, because if you don't, I'm gonna kill you. There you go.
Buy me a piece of butter. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Everything gonna be alright. Whoa. I will make love to you daily. Just put a dove on my pie. Cause you're cool, and I'm cool, and we're cool. Cause you're cool, and I'm cool, and we're cool. Yeah.
I got mine. I gotta have mine. Granny got her. I gotta have mine. And I love me some water. Wow. Yes, I love me some water. The port. Yes, I love me some water. Water. Hope you got yours too. Yes, Granny love me some water. Hope you got yours too. Granny needs some water. Hope you got yours too. I resemble the bitch who your man Ace ass. You're mad at me because I passed gas in his mouth. I got the clout, bitch.
Hello, my name is Mary Beth, and I'm looking for someone that loves the Lord like me. I love the Lord, so the man who matches with me, you have to love the Lord. And another thing also, you have to love nature. I love being outside in nature, and I love Lord. I pray in the morning, I pray.
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't you love when I come around? What'd he say? Build you up, then I'll take you down.
Al Green.
Okay.
I'm so in love with you. Oh, whatever you want to do.
I'm talking about Tony.
It's alright with me. Cause you makes me.
Early one morning, while you were asleep, I received a letter, and it was no addressee.
Can I get my $1 back?
So I paid it no mind, and back I went and smoked some crack. But something inside of me said, open it. It said, dear Rita, once close friend of mine, hope that this letter finds you in time, 'cause your love is ending and this ass whooping is beginning. And I don't know. Yeah, and the bitch. No, she's behind me. No. We interrupt this program.
Come on, get my dog.
No, I.
These are the best pickles. If you know, you know.
Look, see, I don't want to lose this relationship. So we got to stay strong.
What's up?
We got to move on. I know you sick and tired of the cussing and the fussing and the fighting, but I love you.
I know you do.
And you love me too.
I'm over here looking like Nicki Minaj. And we will always have this moment for life. For life. For life. Now we will always have this moment for life. For life. Yeah, you playing basketball. You love that basketball. Ball, you get it? You're playing basketball. We love that basketball. Back there, here. You know what I'm talking about here? Yeah. You do what you do well, too. You ain't fooling me, I know that.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music. We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Ooh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Carpet for the Horse Productions. It's Tuesday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Rapture Tuesday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation. I feel like I'm running a little choppy right now. I know there was a power outage maybe an hour ago.
Yeah, it's been storming. Shout out to Media Man. He had issues too, but yeah, I think we're a little choppy, but we good. Ish.
We'll see.
I think we good.
Nonetheless, here we are. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button.
Huh? Come one, come all. If y'all all here, today's supposed to be the Rapture. Nevertheless, we still here. It is indeed September 23rd, 2025. You know, me and Miss X, we still alive. We still here, and we feeling fine. Report to you, Jab Chickens, from this wonky, ever-changing day market. Yeah, we still here.
Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye out. You know, if we glitch out, y'all know why.
There you go. Yeah, it might jump out a little bit.
And shout out to Raquel Rose. Come through with the super sticker.
Appreciate you, Mrs. Raquel Rose.
Make sure y'all go over and subscribe. I believe she is live tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
There we go. All Rosebuds and Rose Thorns report.
That part. And Tanya, been a member 16 months, says, SBC Nation, I will catch the replay per usual.
Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to Tanya. Appreciate you, sister.
And she also got €5 on a super sticker.
And we appreciate you. I think that's more than dollars.
And Shanna became a member.
Appreciate you, Miss Dixon.
There you go. And EV says, Glaze Galaxy Game Council will now come to order.
Shout out to EV Ray for the word of the day. A symbol.
And shout out to Lee Turner, gifted a membership.
Appreciate you, brother Lee.
Miss Charming to you as well.
Per usual, Miss Charming to you.
Shout out to Brother Trelly.
Per usual, Brother Trelly.
Shout out to the Kim Netter.
Per usual, good brother Kim Netter.
And Tribe Lifing. I believe that's it. He says, much love, SBC. Your work is appreciated.
And we appreciate you, brother. Nice when you come through, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Major Drama gifted a membership.
Per usual, brother Drama.
And David became a member.
Appreciate you, David Ford. Such an official name.
I ain't got no time to play. I'm just gonna make that goddamn money and keep it moving. You hear me? Just stack, just stack, just stack, just stack and stack and stack. You hear me?
Shout out to KD and Kyrie gifting 20 memberships.
Too dope, brother. Appreciate you coming through with that love, man. Thank you, and the thank you.
Man, appreciate you, brother, sponsoring the show.
Big time.
Hey, when I lost money, don't you worry.
They gonna call them bitches tomorrow, Belly.
There go my cool.
Yeah, you know. Now everything I sell them tomorrow, I'm gonna double up on their head.
There go my cool cousins, I guess, Katie and Kyrie. You two people, Ninja. You gifted like you two people, so we appreciate you.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
And Trelly says, I smell another classic, Glaze Council.
Let it rush in your nostrils.
And shout out to Divine Photos. Says, Kendra taking L's. She thought she knew what fair use is, but YouTube told her to shut her mouth. Every video she copyright, those videos are back.
Yeah, we know. Listen, yeah, I told y'all Kendra was chewing glass. Y'all know how to read between lines. She chewing glass, man.
And shout out to Kim Netter gifting a membership.
Appreciate you, brother Kim Netter.
And Honeybee says, leg day in the gym, getting summer 26 body early.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, sister. Shout out to all my gym goers. I was in the gym. I was thinking about start filming some of my gym sessions. I'll be working, man. At 40, I'm 40. I'll be out working, y'all young Thundercats.
And Trelly come back, gifted another membership.
Appreciate you, brother Trelly. Thank you.
And Nicole Lovely, been a member for 15 months, says, hey, fam, hit the like button.
Appreciate you, Nicole Lovely. Thank you, sister.
So here we go. We got a jam-packed show lined up tonight. We ain't going to waste too much time, and we're going to try to mine through some of this.
Here we go. It's a lot going on. It's getting biblical out here. Sheesh, shout out to Debraka for setting the Patreon on fire. Shout out to all of the newcomers. Shout out to the Patreon. It's going down. Debraka got it all stinking over there right now. You want to know what I'm talking about? You got to go check out for yourself.
That part. So we've been dropping videos over there, as y'all know, every day. So make sure you go over and sign up to the Patreon now.
Wow. Ebony cheeks out. Debraka's daughter, Ebony.
Yeah. Shout out to Ebony Dean. She said she's going to change her name. It's been a lot, Ebony K, you got Diamond's daughter. It's been a lot of madness.
Ebony, we identify you as different, sister. It's all right. We got your back. They're going to believe you because you got more people. We got your back.
That part. So here we go. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. All skips are 100. Here we go.
Here we go.
This is a take to get from Texas to Virginia. Girl, we are moving and this is our trip. Our car is currently on E. We're about 7 hours before we leave, so I'm gonna fill up because we are leaving in the middle of the night. And girl, I don't want to fill up before I hit that road. First stop, we just filled up. We are at $35. We are 3 hours in and we're stopping for our first bag of gas. We are spending $32.60. So far, it has not been too bad. Traffic has been good. Hopefully, we can keep that streak going. We have stopped for our second gas up. We are at $34.93.
So here we go. For the people in the back, this is Bree. It's been a few months. We was documenting her. She's 30 years old. She got 4 kids, and she was living in Texas, but now she's moving back to Virginia, and she was moving all her kids by herself. And then we lost track. That was months ago, but here we are.
We back. She's making the trip back, and she's calculating her expenses. Shout out to Poverty Streaming. Have at it. This is just the beginning. It's only going to be more down the road.
Cents. I'm gonna round that up to 35. About 14 hours out. We are at our third gas stop. We are filling up. It took $32.63. We're gonna round it up to $33. We are about 12 hours away. It is the next morning. We took our first gas stop. We are at $37. We gotta hit that road. We got 9 hours left. We stopped for gas for the second time today. We are at $37. We have a little over 5 hours left. We are 45 minutes away and we filled up. Gas prices versus Texas. Oh, please. We filled up. We are at 48. I really didn't need to fill all the way up because I'm right down the street, but we did. We have made it to a hotel safely. Thank you so much for all the love and support. That total for all gas prices cost us $259. Honestly speaking, that wasn't too bad considering that I had a trailer on the back of the vehicle, also adding to the weight. So yeah, 20 hours in the car, $259. So if you feel like you want to drive out of state and you scared, you don't know what the price is going to look like, that's how much I spent. I do drive a 2020 Dodge Journey, just to put that into aspects for y'all.
Oh, there you go. Sound good. She said she packed up and moved herself for $259 in fuel, plus whatever she paid for that little U-Haul hitch and all that.
Out of all vehicles, man, a Dodge Journey, a 4-cylinder Dodge, she couldn't have picked a more non-reliable vehicle and put a daggone trailer on the back of it. This one, she trying to show that money like, hey, if y'all looking to travel like I did, this is the cost. That's not why you did that at all. You showed that price for dun super come to the rescue. Don't worry, boo, I got you. I love you and them my babies.
No. Anyways, all right, bye. What apartment did I move into? Y'all know I moved from Texas to Virginia. Now, initially, I was supposed to get my key on April 18th, but they ended up calling me the day before and said, hey, your apartment is not ready. Can we push it back to the next week? Which ended up being the 25th. At first, I was kind of like, okay, that's fine. That's less prorated rent that I had to pay because I also was paying rent at my place in Texas. The day before of that moving day, they called me again and said, hey, actually, we got to push back the date again. I did not get my key until May 1st. Now, again, I'm in Texas, so I'm on the phone communicating with the lady like, hey, I'm in Texas. Like, I'm going to have pick the key up, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, apartment's good to go. There is a minor leak that we discovered this morning. We're going to be sending somebody out this week to go ahead and handle it. So don't worry about it. It's going to be taken care of. Okay, cool. And that was on the 1st. Girl, I drove my 20 hours here. I got here May 11th. May 11th, I came to my apartment. This is the minor leak, y'all. All of this up top is soaking wet. Literally soaking wet. And it's dripping all the way down to the floor. Now, here's the floor. Like, literally, all of the tiles in the closet are soaking wet. It is having this hole right here gaping out. Excuse me, minor leak is crazy, right? And then, y'all, that
Oh, hold on.
Hell!
Shout out to the people. Minor leak. That's a look like the toilet, Bonquisha. This is all bad. Oh, that's electrical. Is that AC lines?
Yeah, you got everything. Yeah, that's a excess hole. Yeah, I thought that was the main stack too.
It's access to outside. So whatever's leaking outside coming right into the house.
Exactly. Yeah, that is short out. That fuse box probably right up under there.
And they spray some foam. That's that foam spray.
Crack can't repair, man. Egregious that synced it. They did that for $35. Yeah, minor leak, go smoothing some stuff out. What's the difference between this and Goofy Kendra's Honestly Kendra podcast? All they sitting here doing is speaking out their mind, just they just thinking it and saying it. Just what do y'all call it? Diarrhea mouth at best. Diarrhea poverty.
And this woman here, so she's moving from Texas to Virginia, and then when she get here, she drove all the way across the country, and then she already paid for the apartment, got her key down deposit, and now she get here, they like, it's a leak, so you can't get in right now.
They start taping and spray painting. Egregious.
This up top is soaking wet, literally. And then there's tarps everywhere. It's taped up. Having this whole. I came to my room and this is when my door is taped up. So I'm like, okay, let me just go in there. Like maybe they just taped it off. Girl, why is everything still in the bathroom? Excuse me? There's paint all over the floor. There's tarps everywhere. Everything is taped up. They literally got the whole bathroom equipment still in the bathroom. Excuse me? And I'm supposed to be moved in 11 days ago. Then I go to the kids' bathroom and it's the same thing. So I'm like, girl, I got the key on May 1st. Why is it days later and it's still looking like that? Excuse me? So I got me and the kids a hotel for 2 nights. Girl, that was $500. $500, mind you, I paid $2,000 to get my key on the 1st. Excuse me? And then all the doors are like chewed up like this. Like what? Y'all couldn't at least fix the doors?
All right, you being picky now. You got bigger fish to fry than them doors. But she said she get there. She done paid $2,000 for the apartment. Now she can't move in. Now it's $500 for the hotel. Where y'all be getting this bread from?
This is indirect hypocrisy. You can't move in on time, Bonquisha, because the equivalent of you just moved out. This is a quick flip. And her doppelganger and her litter children just moved out. So they got to go in and touch this up, repatch that. They had a dog chewing on the bottom of the door. You being indirectly hypocritical. You should be understanding this was definitely your kind.
Like literally. And then I don't know what this is. It just looks nasty and rusty and just cobwebs and everything inside those little holes. Girl, close that up or something. And my garbage disposal don't work.
Yeah, garbage disposal never work. I don't know if that's a sump pump. If she on like a lower level.
That's a sump.
I don't know what's going on, Bonquisha. This is why men are needed. You up here, you don't know what you doing. You just,
Yeah, that's a sump pump. Yeah. And what else she say? Besides that, I don't know. Yeah, that's a sump pump, 100% sump pump.
I don't know if she got a house or if this an apartment. If it's a house and it's the basement, granted. But if this is an apartment and this is
that's why she showed that electrical. She's in a sub level, Mr. X. Yes, she's down in some musty basement apartment deal. Look at that sump pump.
It just looks nasty and rusty and just cobwebs and everything inside those little holes. Girl, close that up or something. And my garbage disposal don't work. Now when I go to the office and I tell them like, oh, this needs to get done. Like we have a lot going on. We have inspection coming up. We have this huge inspection coming up. We just not hired maintenance people. So we're behind. We're backed up. We're going to try to get to it. Girl, I just moved in and paid $2,000 plus hotels because my apartment was not livable. And y'all want to tell me that y'all backed up. Excuse me? So I've been a little bit stressed, depressed, can't breathe. Overwhelmed just a little bit these past few days. And last night me and the kids stayed in the apartment because I cannot just keep paying $500 for hotel stays. I cannot. I made complaints to the office. They said they're going to send somebody out eventually. When is it going to be? I do not know. But if y'all see me not posting, it's because I'm in here overwhelmed, stressed out. My apartment looks a mess. Anyways, alright, bye. Update on this crazy move in my apartment complex. You guys know we moved here about 5 days ago. When I got here on the 11th, there was a major leak in my water heater area. There's a lot of water damage in my house. All the cabinets have mold. All the doors have mold. Where the leak is, they never came and fixed the leak. I got my key on the 1st. I didn't know about all these problems that I got from Texas on the 11th. I paid full month's rent on the 1st, and here we are on the 16th, and my apartment is still unlivable. I have the hotel stays 2 nights. That was $500 out of pocket. My apartment complex is not compensating me for said hotel stays, and
the struggles of a single mom. This is Bree. She's 30 years old with 4 kids. And she said she couldn't keep affording the hotel, so they just moved into the apartment. Now she talking about it's mold everywhere.
We ran into these kind of sisters quite often when me and Mr. X did property management. Way too often. Like Mr. X said, respectfully, these individuals, here's the thing, the slumlords, they be shooting themselves in the foot because she don't plan on paying rent anyway. And all you doing is giving her a reason to not pay. She's like, I moved in, it was mold. I'm not paying you all year. That's her attitude. Understand what's happening. She building a case. Good, some truth, that's funky mold. However, they be kind of knowing what they getting into. She probably landed this apartment, no type of background check. A friend knew a friend. Like, you see what I'm saying? You got hooked up. This what happened when the cuz hook you up.
Man. And shout out to Frederick Howard. Says y'all forgot my member. We apologize, brother. Come through gifting the membership.
Appreciate you, man. Never forget you, Frederick.
And shout out to EV. Says y'all forgot the Glaze Galaxy Council Assembly.
Oh, you want them? You can have her.
And shout out to brother Jay Tillman. Became a YouTube member.
Shout out to the brother Jay Tillman. Good to see you. Shout out to the lo-fi music. Real smooth over there.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And Dee Dee, she come through gifting a membership.
Appreciate you, Dee Dee.
Well, here we go. This is wow.
They are not compensating me for the rent paid or anything like that. I have requested a new unit. They don't have any units available at the moment. My apartment is unlivable. Maintenance came today and they definitely said that it has a strong odor of mold. They do not recommend staying in the unit. So where does that leave me with is getting hotels and stuff for me and the kids, because I cannot afford to pay all these hotel fees out of pocket because I did just pay rent on the 1st.
And she said the apartment people are not compensating her. It's a bad deal. This is why we say let's reverse engineer this now. She's 30 years old with 4 kids, food bar. This is why we say get married young. If she was with her husband, these are a burden on his shoulders. And 9 times out of 10, they ain't in this position. But when you're a single mom, and she said, they won't reimburse her. She can't afford to go back. What's she gonna do?
There you go. Amen to Mr. X. Number one, you won't be in this situation. But if it does happen, babe, go ahead, sit down. You know, matter of fact, yeah, listen here. If I won't be personal, I'm gonna go grab some kills, paint right quick. I'm gonna paint, but I'm gonna handle this. We're gonna get, but yeah, we can't afford. They ain't trying to compensate us. I'm gonna paint this kills. They're gonna give us this $55 for this paint. But yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it. I gotta deal with this.
And the truth of the matter is, when it comes to her, she was married. So I'll take that back. This woman, we've been documenting her for a while. She got married at, I want to say 18, 19, 20. She got married early and she had 2 or 3 kids with her husband. And then she left him and had kids by another guy. And then she left him. And here she is.
Yeah, he didn't vet correctly. He tried to turn a thotty to a housewife and she rebelled. And here we are.
Tonight, I am staying with a friend. The kids are with Jose's family for the night. With this Modi apartment, they're gonna have people come out on Monday to cut out the drywall. It doesn't take away from the cabinets need to get refixed. They did say they're gonna give me new cabinets. When is that gonna happen? I don't know. When am I gonna get new doors and new baseboards? I do not know. It's just a lot going on. Monday, I do have a meeting with corporate at 4:30 p.m. So hopefully I can get some sort of resolution to the issues. But as of right now, I am out of a place, even though I have a place. It just doesn't make sense. I have contacted the health department. I have contacted compliance people. I have contacted just about everybody that I think would help me in this situation. The state of Virginia is a lot different than a lot of states. Sorry, I'm out of breath. My breathing is not good. You guys know I have asthma, and being around mold is not a good combo. My breathing has been really bad, mine and my kids. So there's that. I currently don't have health insurance at the moment. I just lost health insurance probably like maybe 3 weeks ago, which is unfortunate because imagine I need it finally and I don't have. Love that.
Now look at this. The poverty streaming. This woman say, I got asthma and this place is full of mold. I can't breathe. And it's all a nightmare. Straw.
She's fighting a losing battle. I'm here to tell y'all. She talking about they may come cut out a little bit of drywall. Me and Miss X been down this road. Them cabinets are newish. They are not replacing a NAND cabinet. Stop looking forward to it. Be happy if they allow some crackhead to come and wipe it down with some bleach at best. They're not replacing them cabinets. Don't stop saying it.
That part. And shout out to Brother Beans in the chat. We see you.
Say you Uncle Beans.
And Keon says, shout out to the gents and SBC Nation.
Appreciate you, Keon.
And Steve says, love all, trust a few. Says, love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Ditch 304s.
I like that little SBC commandment. I likes that.
Here we go.
That, right? So in the state of Virginia, in order to deal with the apartment with mold and stuff, you would have to take them to court. So the only options I have at the moment is 1, request a new unit. They don't have any units available at the moment. 2, stay in a hotel until they fix said issues in my apartment. I still have to pay rent and I still have to pay for hotel. That is crazy because my rent is $2,000. For 2 nights at the hotel, it was $500. the math is not mathing. And then third thing is to take them to court. I really don't want to take them to court, but at this point, I feel like this is where it's leading up to. Hopefully, corporate-owned Money can give me some sort of answers and some sort of compensation to help out with this expense, because this apartment obviously is not livable. I got an asthma attack from the mold in my apartment. I was just seen in the emergency department. You guys know we moved from Texas to Virginia, and my apartment complex gave me an apartment with mold in it. I have asthma, my kids have asthma. I told them numerous times that we cannot be in an apartment that has mold because we have asthma. And here we come today. I went past the apartment. I wasn't even there long at all. I went past the apartment today to check on the construction that they were supposed to be doing. I started getting really tight chest, headache. I had really trouble breathing. You guys were on my live when that incident occurred. So I want to say sorry to everybody that wasn't alive and was trying to get in contact with me.
Shout out to Bonquisha. She up here scamming now. She trying to get paid. Bonquisha, she done filmed herself. She went live and passed out. She went live, walked in there. She said the mold and collapsed on live and woke up. She says documented.
She was sitting there. She said, am I getting lightheaded? Hold up. Go live. Oh, I'm feeling lightheaded. It was that mold in that apartment. Edgar Snyder, mesothelioma. Look. Listen. You know what? If I'm this landlord, I'm shaking in my boots. I ain't gonna hold you, because he kind of giving her leg to stay with. If it's mold in there, she documenting it. She paid y'all bread. Y'all might as well listen here. Give her $2,000 back and tell her to find another place to stay while you can. This landlord can never get from up under this. He shot out. Give her bread back and say, get out, just go away, please.
I honestly could not breathe. I went to the emergency department, had an EKG done, had chest x-rays, and did a breathing treatment, started steroids. Now I'm on steroids for the next 5 days. I have to do a breathing treatment for the next 5 days. I also have a inhaler now. I haven't had an asthma attack in years, since I was a kid. So that was very scary. That was very traumatizing for me, because I had Sachi with me at the time. So I had to just pull together for her as much as I could. But I did make it to the hospital and got my treatment done. I feel awful. My ribs hurt really bad. My chest hurts really bad. I got a hotel for the night, just rest up. And tomorrow I'm going to head to my rental office with my doctor's note and let them know, like, just give me my money back, because obviously I can't live. Obviously I can't live there. You know what I mean? Anyways, all right, bye. Quick little update. So I am getting out of my lease. Y'all, I'm so freaking happy that they're letting me out of this freaking lease, because it has been a nightmare. Now, in order to get my money back, I have to turn my keys in, and they're going to release the check at 45 days after they get the keys, which to me sounds crazy, because it didn't take me 45 days to give you the money.
Man. Yeah. Shout out to the slumlords. But here we are. They letting her out of her lease. All right. Bonquisha walked in there. She said, y'all trying to kill me. Look at this. It's documented. They said, you know what? Like Mr. Walk said, here's your money. Well, not so fast. We'll give you your money. All right. Give us the key first. Here's the situation. Hand me the key. The moment you put the key in my hand, from that moment, 45 days from the moment you put the key in hand, you get check in hand. All right. That's how this goes. I got to invest it. Make some interest, something. I got to flip this. I got to flip that. He said, look, I got to go buy me a pound of weed or something. I got to flip this.
That $2,000 gone, baby. Soon as you gave it to him, it went towards some expenses. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a slumlord. Yeah, you're not about to get extract no money from a slumlord. I told y'all, that's like trying to get change from a crackhead. Never gonna freaking happen that way. But there you go. 45 days. That money gone. He got to wait till next month till he get more from his other rentals to try to come up with that 2 racks. I'm trying to tell you something. And he also put the ball in her court. He said, all right, you still got 45 days from I got to get that key. So if it take you 10 days to get me my key, that's when it start. Yep.
Money. But again, who am I? And now I'm at the storage place. I'm going to give me a storage unit to put all my stuff in. I have to get a trailer to put my stuff into. I am going to be picking up my brothers and my cousins today to go ahead and help me get my stuff out of the apartment. Girl, this has been a crazy journey. I am going to be applying to more places today. Y'all know I spent about $1,300 so far on hotels, which is crazy considering I just paid rent, but it's fine.
It really ain't. And that's how they got from up under it. It was about, they said, you know what, before we end up having to reimburse her, let's just give her money back. And she like, so you out of 1,300. You know, it's just all bad. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that ain't no way she going. I'm surprised. Yeah, she ain't about to accept that 45 days. Y'all tripping. She calling every day. Y'all really think she about to be out here struggling like this and she gonna pat her pockets and say, I got somebody owe me 2 wax. Y'all ain't from the hood. I know mother sucks that come to your house at 3:30 a.m. for $10 you owe them. 2 racks? Please.
Now, like we say, understand what's going on here before everybody break their bleeding hearts out. This woman was living in Virginia. You know, she moved to Texas maybe a year ago. She was not there long. She was there maybe a year. All right. She was trying to run away and start new beginnings and get away from her baby daddy. She was in Texas and she couldn't handle it. Now she moved back to Virginia and now all this is happening.
Yeah, don't feel bad for her. Observe. Don't make the same mistakes. God dang it.
Be positive and think like, thankfully I was in a position where I had $1,300 to spend. I had some good sleep last night. I feel a lot better. I woke up in a better headspace. I'm just taking things as they come, one step after the next. Y'all know I was crashing out real bad yesterday, but today I'm doing a lot better, feeling a lot better. So I got the storage unit, get my stuff out, and I will keep you guys updated as much as I can. Girl, I do have to take these people for my asthma attack that I had. So that is going to be a whole nother journey that we have to tackle. It was just going to be crazy. So yeah, that's where we're at, girl. Love that down. But anyways, I'm about to get this storage unit and some of the ball rolling. I'll see y'all later. Anyways, all right, bye. It's moving day. Y'all, we're gonna go pick up our key for our new townhouse. We got the keys. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited. No fucking way. No, you're not gonna believe it. I'm gagged. Y'all, I just walked in. Oh, look at my ceiling right now. I'm gagged and it's dripping like the
Man. Well, listen here. If Bonquisha didn't have bad luck, she wouldn't have no luck. So, hey, here we are. She moving to her new place. Listen, it's rough out here with the maintenance and construction industry. Y'all be surprised who they will let do some of this work. So here we are.
Doo-doo water. Already know what's happening. That what caused that to fall. The toilet upstairs got a leaky ring. The floor probably uneven. And we done did this too many times, Mr. X. I'm still on the job, baby. That'd be doo-doo water. That going up right to the toilet. And that ring is leaking. And it just took a while. Every time they flushed, most boo-boo went down the drain, but a little bit trickled on down onto that ceiling. And here we are. Doo-doo water's the culprit.
And here's the thing. It's an empty apartment. So it looked like it's freshly flipped. And this is moving day. So the maintenance crew is in here. I wonder how they discovered it. This is wild.
Somebody
looked like they freshly did this work. Somebody in here fixing a mess up is what it looked like.
Ah, gotcha. That, yep. Shout out to doo-doo water.
The pipes are dripping and it's cracked. Y'all, I'm gagged. And there's like a line all the way to this side. And I have to go to work. Just stressed because I have to go to freaking work. Hello? I have to go to work. You think it'll be fixed like today or at a later time?
Hopefully it will be.
All right, so I just got off of work. They fixed my ceiling. The floor is wet. We are not staying here tonight just because it needs to air out. Anyways, me and Sachi are back at the hotel. I did renew it for 2 nights just because I did not have time to move everything in. They did fix the repairs. I did have someone come out and double check the unit for me just to make sure everything was squared away. Got to lay down, relax, and just watch some TV. It's been a long day.
Back at the hotel. So here we go. She said, it was a hole. Look at her. It was a hole in the wall. And then she went to work. 8 hours later, she come home, the hole gone. That was good work. That's good work. They did it. Somebody was on like, if y'all don't get that, the maintenance people mad as hell. Like this is a new tenant move. It's unacceptable.
Let's say these was the best orders to get. Hey, got an emergency. Got a ceiling time. Got them all the time. Ain't trying to do that. All right, we'll come patch that up. How much it gonna cost? $650. Take it or leave it, Jack. And hold up. She loves staying in the daggone hotel motel to be down on her luck. Whatever happened to popping out an air mattress? You ain't got to sleep in there. Sleep in the living room. Y'all don't see that show, pro. Y'all don't know how to struggle, man. There's ways to struggle. Buying motels and hotels ain't struggling. Pop your air mattress on that floor or lay down some blankets. Tripping.
That part. So shout out to, who is this? Today on Wall Street podcast became a member.
Okay, Today on Wall Street podcast. Who's that, brother? Andrew Fain? That you, Andrew?
Appreciate you, brother. And Mr. Incredible been a member 1 month. Said, what up, you Jive Ninjas and SBC Nation.
Appreciate you, Mr. Incredible.
And Alfonso says, I know that her husband will fix. Wait, she ain't got one.
Almost.
And shout out to MM come through. She says, like button is free. 154 likes, over 500 in the chat.
Egregious. Tell him, Eminem.
And Today on Wall Street come back, says, good evening, gentlemen. Long live the Kings.
Long live the Kings.
And Oshika gifted a membership.
Per usual, Sister Oshika.
So here we go. For now, we're going to put this sister in the sub. This is part 1. We're going to revisit this tonight, later on.
There'll be more.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Shout out to the brother EV Ray for word of the day. Appreciate you, brother. Like this word. What we got here? Malevolent. All right. Malevolent. Having or showing a wish to do evil to others. Can't remember the context, but yeah, appreciate your brother. And G Honda, are you out here being malevolent? Knock Neat Ninja? Kudakata deprivation has driven G Honda deeper into his incel rage. He scowls whenever he sees happy couples together. He cringes at the sound of R&B love ballads. His unhinged, knock-kneed, malevolent behavior is the result of his own dating debacles. However, G Honda has refused to take accountability for his relationship failures. He now wants to see the whole world burn, just as he allowed and aided in the collapse of Glaze City. Hashtag malevolent knock-kneed incel. Yeah, G Honda, you got all that hate in your heart. You the reason why Glaze City fell. Everybody was getting kudakata but you.
God damn. And shout out, brother. He said this is Andrew Fain.
Appreciate you, brother. I need to talk to you, brother Andrew.
And David Ford says she can't do something on the air mattress. Her back messed up from getting nug meat.
They got the premium air mattresses now.
And Mr. Incredible says, I saw Sunday's show. Kendra has lost her mind. Ashy Foot really did number on her. Poor little tink tink.
My sentiment exactly. Poor little tink tink.
And Derek says, red, green duct tape for everything.
All right.
So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. We still at 100 skips. We're going over to Ashley Dalton.
Neferatu.
And tonight's topic is, I want my ladies, especially my ladies of the Black diaspora, to release themselves from the grips, from the chokehold of being thick. I want us to release ourselves from that grip and from that chokehold. I think for so long, and I'm not sure when this has started, what year, whatever, but now more than ever, now more than ever, and I'm not going to lie, I was once that girl. Now more than ever, the girls are calling themselves thick instead of overweight. The girls are calling themselves thick instead of fat. The girls are calling themselves thick instead of obese. And I think when we use different labels instead of the correct label, and I'm not trying to be shady, I'm not trying to be offensive because I once was this girl. But when we use incorrect labels, it voids us from taking accountability or responsibility for who we are in our actions.
Huh. So Ashley done took the mask off. I seen the people in the comments. They was like, "Oh, Ashley, she being a mean girl, this and that." Listen, the pandering is done. All right, Ashley about results. She always has been. So this ain't nothing new for her, but she just right out saying it now.
Y'all can't hear past y'all own triggeredness. She said it twice, and I love her delivery. She said, I was once that girl. I love that. I love when you don't isolate. We all in this. Same here. We big. Health is wealth. I too was big. You got to shame yourself, man. You got to come to a point where you don't like what you see in the mirror and you simply do something about it. And it's not shallow. It's deep. Getting in the gym is a whole daggone religious experience. Glory and blessings to Ashley Dope.
So we must call a thing a thing. I'm not going to call a cow a snake, and I'm not going to call a snake a pig. And by no means am I calling anyone an animal. That's not what I'm saying here. But I want us.
And here we go. This is where I say, be careful, Ashley. Leave this to the professionals. Respectfully, you, whoever, Kendra, all y'all can only give so much pushback. Some of this stuff, leave it to the pyrotechnics like us. All right, don't be handling the heavy fireworks. This how y'all blow y'all hands off.
Yeah, we got skin like leather. You know, we used to these flaming shards and stuff. You got delicate, pretty girly skin, man. Yeah, you tiptoeing on the gun line with your stiletto, sister. You done said the F word. Ooh, then you done bought in farm animals, piggies and cows. Jeez, Ashley, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Somebody done scuffed your Louis Vuitton pumps, huh?
The bigger picture here is to be honest with ourselves. And the reason you're not where you want to be, you're not at your goal weight, you're not living the life you want, your kids are not in the right school district or the right school, you're not in your dream home, your dream apartment, you don't have the husband, you don't have the wife, you don't have the life that you desire, is because you're not telling yourself the truth. So I know you get up here on my platform or any platform for that matter, and you're watching hundreds of TikTok videos, YouTube videos, trying to get down to the answer or find the answer. What's my purpose? What should I be doing with my life? I've done the affirmations. I've journaled. I went to therapy. I've done all of the things that the girls have told me to do. But here's the one thing you haven't done, because you keep pushing all of your ish on your therapist, all of your ish into the diary, all of your ish into Chat GPT. Here's the one thing you haven't done. You haven't told yourself the truth. Do something about it. Stop crying about your weight.
Hell! Ashley ain't holding back. Man, I think it's over for the gynocracy. I said it, they've been eating themselves, and this ain't looking good.
Ashley Dalton gets desired outcomes. I know what this is. I know competition and competitive spirit. Ashley Dalton smells blood in the water, and her fangs are sharpened, and she like, it's my time. Y'all been talking about somebody coming to the forefront. This is it. This is her initial charge. Shout out to the sister, Miss Raquel Rose. She touching on what being a girl's girl gets you, right, Miss Raquel? She said, y'all listen to y'all girls, what they telling you what to do. And look where it's getting you. Woo, she cooking with napalm, my baby.
Stop crying about your weight. Stop calling yourself thick. Stop hiding behind titles to comfort yourself and do something about it. And sometimes that takes, and this is no shade because this is girl to girl, right? We're going to have a girl to girl moment right now, woman to woman. Sometimes you got to go to the mirror, sis, and you can't say, I want you to look yourself and say, I'm not thick, I'm fat. I want you to get that honest right now. I'm not thick, I'm fat. I'm not thick, I'm obese. I'm not thick. I have been eating everything I want to eat. I have been drinking. And maybe, Ash, I've been doing this because I'm emotional. I'm an emotional eater. Maybe I am depressed. You don't have to tell me this. But I want you to tell yourself that. I want you to go in the bathroom and I want you to get naked. Okay? Naked. Don't hide it under the bra flap. Don't lift your panties over your fupa. Get naked and look at yourself.
Ashley, I think Ashley been watching SBC. This whole rant, I want to say a week ago, she had a bunch of overweight women on the show and we was documenting it and we was saying all this stuff. Told these women, go get in the mirror, go look at yourself naked. We told them, go lose, it seemed like she's regurgitating it, but shout out to Ashley.
Shout out to Ashley. Hey, that's what's up. An ally is an ally, however it comes with. Take it. We need more people, Miss Ebony Dean. We need as many people as we can. Shout out to the Sister Red Talk, Anna. Yes, because they need to hear from men that they could respect. They sure don't. And they need to hear from women that they may, look up to. Get them, Ash.
And look at yourself and say, and I'm not saying you don't love yourself. I'm not saying being super skinny means you didn't love yourself. But looking at yourself in the mirror, ask yourself, what can I improve? Once you say, what can I improve? How can I improve it? And when can I get this done? Fast food is so convenient. What do I do? This is what Mariah says. Fast food is convenient. You know what's also convenient? Just salad is convenient. Kava is convenient. Okay, sweet green is convenient. The vegetable aisle at the supermarket is convenient. I want you to find healthy options that are convenient, Mariah.
Listen, y'all got the wrong one. Like, I get it. Most of these female content creators, they do pander and sisterhood. Ashley really ain't the one when it comes to the superficial. There are no excuses. She don't even care if it's medical or what. She ain't really trying to hear it.
And I am here for it. Shout out to Cousin Walker. Ashley said raw salads. That's convenient. Listen here. I just learned that it is impossible to start burning fat as long as you have sugar in your blood. That's extreme because everything that is on the shelf has added sugar for the most part. That's why we have a hard time losing weight. I urge y'all. I told y'all Mr. X was like a prophet back in the day. We was in high school. Gavin said, stop drinking soda. That's pure sugar. And it's just true. Too many folks leave that Walmart with that 6 or 8 pack of soda on the side of their cart. Put the sugar down.
The options that are convenient, Mariah. And I'm sure that every fast food restaurant, and I'm sure it's regulated at this point, has a salad on their menu. I think every restaurant, they have to. I think that's just a food regulation at this point. Fine.
Yeah, good luck. They sit in that McDonald's drive-through and they like, oh, we got this, new and for the season, strawberry almond, fresh salad. And next to that, Big Macs and double cheeseburgers and McChickens. Yeah, Bonquisha said, you know what? I mean, that's like the angel and the devil on your shoulders. Yeah.
I listen, when it comes to bad food, junk food, I'm like crackhead Unc. I'm a recovering sugar addict. Y'all need to hear my words. Leave that stuff alone. When you educate yourself and know better, you can do better. I'm about to give myself box like Ashley. Educate yourselves. Can't nobody convince you to stop these carb corn and sugar addictions. And corn, I mean actual food. All right. You have to educate yourself so you can grow a conscience that's saying, hey, you know that high fructose gonna give you Crohn's disease. Yeah, then you just put that ish down real quick.
Something. Yep. Is Chipotle healthy? No, too much sodium. Rosie. That's the issue. The salad, the tomatoes, sure. Everything else, too much sodium, too much salt. So you think you're eating healthy, but now you have high blood pressure. That's how I want you to think about it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, chat? Yes, try Aldi. Try whatever it takes. That's what I want y'all to try, whatever it takes. See, the chat is giving you guys places you can go. They're saying you can go to a smoothie shop. You can get a matcha. You can get Mediterranean food is pretty healthy. Just drive by, Mariah. Keep on going. You should only have enough gas, just enough, a little over enough to get home and get back. That's it. Cook your foods. Exactly, daughter of Yah. Cook your foods. Cooking your foods will change your whole body. Once you start meal prepping, oh gosh, the weight will fall off. The weight will fall off. Once you start cooking your foods. That's what I want you to do. Start cooking your food.
So here we go. Actually giving out a lot of free game, as we can see. They in the chat, you know, hey, what about Chipotle? Chipotle is healthy, like you say. But if you're trying to lose weight, there's only certain things you can do. For everybody else, they can indulge in certain things and burn it off. But you can't be 400 pounds talking about, I mean, Chipotle every day, extra chicken, extra sour cream, queso, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's levels to these eating pleasures, man. Shout out to all the folks putting in the hard work. When you get down to your desired weight and you really feeling good about yourself, there's nothing better than knowing that you've been busting your butt and you done made your weight go and you toned up. And then you like, you know what? I'm about to go to Chipotle, get me extra queso, extra guac, and bust down, and it's not going to harm you. You got to work to that. So many of y'all love to pleasure eat, but you don't know the pleasure of eating and not feeling guilty afterwards. That there's a whole different. You eat and you like, sure, I deserve that because I can feel my abs. I deserve that good old Chipotle.
Because what happened was, I want to say yesterday I went live and there was a girl who joined the live and she was 5'3", 5'4", 5'3", 5'4", and she was 211 pounds. And everyone was telling her, oh, she's fine. Because she said all she wants to do is drop 10 pounds because she wants to stay thick. And I said, that's unacceptable. No, absolutely not. And the chat fought me tooth and nail. They said, no, she's fine. She doesn't need to lose weight. 211 pounds on a 5'3" frame is too much weight. That's way too much weight on her body. If you're 5'3", 5'4", you should be at 120, 125. 140 max. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. Over 200 pounds at 5'3" is a lot of weight for her.
And shout out to Air Force Reed come through. He says, salute fellas in chat. Ashley might lose some subs behind this.
Ain't no might, for sure. Couple. But here's the thing. She don't need them anyway. But yes, there will be collateral damage.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, she got to remain true to herself. Yeah, if they leave behind this, they weren't never rocking with her because this has always been her message. So that goes for any platform, even us. It is what it is. As long as you stay consistent with your message, either they rock with you or they don't.
Bingo. Well said.
And shout out to Nicole Lovely, says Ashley got a thick head.
Friendly fire.
And Mr. Incredible, but I like them fluffy. Shout out to Lizzo 2.0.
Okay, there you go.
Money. And shout out to the Squeegee Kid with the 10 ball. He says, Squeegee Theory, Ashley sees the Biggie Kendroids calling her show, thinking it's a safe space to come on and get to say their IG without being on the app. Ashley said, no safe space here, Kendroids.
Amen, Squeegee. Yes, sir.
And Odd Job, been a member 21 months. Bonquisha can't hustle simps for free fast food.
See?
So here we go. Soon as Ashley got done here, y'all know she has some callers.
Yo.
It is. All right. What brings you out?
First off, I absolutely love your channel. I watch it. I try and tap in. This is like actually my first live, and it's my first like getting. I was like, oh, I was just coming in because I coach girls volleyball, so I was like literally. I saw the live. I was like, oh, I gotta get home. So I was like, okay, I'm here. I'm able to like tap in. So yeah.
Welcome.
So, I know you were talking about being thick, and I kind of want to stay on task, but I do have like maybe one other question. I'm 5'2". I know I need to lose weight. I'm pretty much athletic build. I've played sports most, if not my whole life. And I would say that I work in education, so I'm a counselor. And that's one of those jobs that
You a lie, and the truth ain't
what
in
the
you.
hell? How do you sit here and listen to Ashley's whole rant and then come up here with Cap and say I'm athletic built? What sport? Like offensive lineman? We talking rugby? We talking shot put? What built is this?
Mr. X, exorcisms take time, brother. She just started, man. This gonna take some time to undo what the gynocracy has drilled into them all this time. And if that's athletic build, then sheesh. I don't know about for women, but athletic build to men is what? Upside down V shape, broad shoulders, slim waist, built like Johnny Bravo. That's how when you go buy shirts, athletic built. Yeah, that's how they cut. That ain't you. You big and wide, not big and tall, big and wide.
Take on a lot. You take on a lot of weight.
Yes.
And I also had an injury, so that kind of just set me. Yeah. So right now I've just been doing Pilates. I'm going to physical therapy, trying to keep the calories down until I can get back into the gym. So that's really where I am.
But wait, why can't you go to the gym if you're in Pilates? Pilates is like kind of semi-strenuous, you know?
Well, funny enough, I feel like Pilates, it's really where I can get clearance from
okay.
It's a knee. It was like, so I have an old ACL. I had an old ACL surgery.
You a liar.
That's a lie. Here we go. She had an old ACL. She come on the screen and say she a volleyball coach. So she up there probably around high school girls, miseducating them, lying, mean as hell. She probably mean. And she probably would look like something back when she was in college. Show us them old pictures, Auntie. Auntie said, look, I'm blowed out now. And
excuses. I'm tired of them. This is these sisters like this that be in shape in high school and college. Then y'all lie yourself to get blowed out like this. How do y'all live with that torment? I done seen it. Sisters at school running track, abs, everything. Then after that, 3 years later, bloated it out. Y'all know the attention y'all was getting when y'all was fit as a fiddle compared to being blowed out. How do y'all live with that?
And when I fell, it kind of, the knees are the first thing to go. So he pretty much gave me clearance for Pilates, but I'm doing like low impact Pilates. I'm not really up there with like the girlies right now, even though I can do it, but it's very like level 1 basic, nothing too strenuous, because again, it's not like fully solid or secure. Like there's still some instability. Even sometimes going up and down the stairs, like I feel it a little bit. So I'm just trying to get back to like rock solid so I can just jump back to the gym. But I'm again just doing what I can for right now, and yeah.
Okay, perfect. And your question was?
So the question was, right? I think sometimes so for me, I feel like I've jumped in and out of dating. I really don't have too much issues in terms of finding men that are, I guess you'd say, high value or, of quality.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
And that's my next question was, I was trying to see if she was single or what. I thought she had a ring on her finger, but apparently that's her right hand.
Yeah, she's not serious. She's not serious about losing no weight. All I hear is excuses. I'm about to mess around and become a trainer because I know what I'm listening to. I know this. And my ACL, I'm trying to get rock solid so I could jump back in the gym. You sound insane. What is rock solid? Go to somebody, make sure if you got full range of motion, go get you a trainer and get in the gym. She ain't ready. She ain't hurting enough. And I'm trying to hear this. I'm athletic built. He's a liar.
But I usually tend to put something off until I get something else done. So for like dating, for me, mindset, I was like, okay, I have to have my financials together, my weight, I want those things together before I really want to like seriously date. I think for me, I've always like, sometimes I'll go out after work if I'm dressed in a certain way, or like I'll go get drinks, or just go get it. And I usually get approached. And it'll be light and I keep it cute. And I think it's because I'm not super interested. That's probably why it happens.
Well, I would say you low-hanging fruit. So you walking into these little lounges and bars with the blonde hair, looking like you fun, you fluffy, very low-hanging fruit. Somebody like, I can walk up and just pick it off the tree. It's so low.
And that's what is happening. Identify your lane. This is the detrimental result of delusion. It's not just a word. I know it is overused, but this is it. She has no idea why Nug is coming at her. He identifies you as his potential mate. That is troubling. No, trust me, Nug ain't about to walk up on your stereotypical Nug ain't gonna walk up on no business sister, look like she about her business and in shape. That's too much work, too much pressure. You ain't no pressure.
But I'm just trying to, I think, come to terms with like, if I know you attract what you are, and I don't want necessarily like someone like that's comfortable with the weight gain, but I also know I know sometimes if they are interested in you when you are a certain weight and you drop a certain weight, like they'll be more inclined to like, they're really, I guess, about that, like they're for you. I'm just curious in terms of dating while like attaining your goals or like being out there, because I do, at the end of the day, with everything going on in the world, you only have today, and it's like you also don't want to not live your life while you're trying, like putting everything on hold while you're trying to achieve your goals.
I say do it simultaneously. You can, the better you get, the better everything will be. Not just dating. I'm saying all things. So I think you should do both. Like you said, you only live once, so put yourself out there, date.
Yeah, but you need to ask some critical questions. How old is she? Does she got any kids? Like, this stuff is paramount when we talking about dating seriously for marriage.
Yeah, come on, Ash. Just don't let her get away with this. She came on glazing Ash, trying to tug at her. I love you. I watch you all the time. Yada yada. Ash, you better go back and touch on the athletic build. You was on the roll. Don't get scared now.
Do all of the things, but your options will get better as you get better. And I know you said you attract what you are, but you also attract where you are. So that's equally as important. Your environment is equally as important as who you are. So you also want to be mindful of where you're hanging out. So if you hang out at this type of bar or restaurant, then those are going to be your options. It's only going to be those type of men,
Well, I mean, so I would definitely say I hang out in it's all random. There's no like one. I work in Williamsburg, Greenpoint, so like there's that dive bar area. Then they have
Williamsburg. I know, right? It's just too eccentric. I guess that's the word there. I mean, for a vibe, right? If you want a bar hop, cool.
Now we need to stop, because let's understand, this woman came up here talking about high value men. There lies the problem. You are an average woman. You're going to get average things in this life when it comes to dating. Maybe you might drive a Range Rover and live in a nice house. So you think everything's supposed to be above average. No, not with dating.
There you go. And sisters like this, that they be kind of aware that they low-hanging fruit. If you ask me, at times they prefer to go to these hole-in-the-wall bars. Why? Because they a big fish in a little pond, in a way. They walk in there. It's a couple crackheads in there, hood boogers, and she beat her face to the guys walking there, and she a hood 9 pushing a hood 10. That's why they go. All crackheads drooling over ninjas would be elated just to sniff after. That's why they end up in there for their gratification, empty gratification.
For a guy, he may be very artsy. He may be bisexual in that area. You don't know if he's gay or straight. And that in certain pockets of Williamsburg, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I'm just saying that's.
Damn. Where is Williamsburg? Is that Philly or Virginia, Jersey, New York? Somewhere on the east. Let us know. Somewhere on that eastern corridor there.
Yeah, actually got egregious allegations. She said, y'all artsy and zesty.
Okay, in Brooklyn. I know I'm about to say that's New York. I don't know. Some people saying New York, VA, somewhere up in there.
SBC, they gonna start saying anything now.
Yeah, there we go. So New York, I think it is New York though. Zesty, huh? Man.
Unfortunate.
That is the vibe there in Williamsburg. Okay. Yes, right over there near Spice. You know that area. Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's not Williamsburg, it might be. Well, let me ask where. I feel like if I'm out or I'm going out and my friends have tried to get me to go to Harlem, I've touched my toe in Harlem. I'm not.
Let me ask you this first. What type of guy do you want? Let me ask you that. What type of man do you want?
I want a man in finance.
Okay, well, you need to go to, straight to Manhattan. That's on Fifth Avenue, Flatiron.
I would say, honestly.
No, she don't need to go nowhere. You need to ask her, what does he want? Ashley said, what do you want? She says, I want a high value man that works in finance. Granted. Now, what does he want? Ask her that and see if she can answer it.
Ask her if she could take that ring off. Ask her that. Because if them ain't sausage fingers, I don't know what is. And see, she ain't ready to go to Upper Manhattan. I listen here. That's the only time I've really been in New York. Upper Manhattan with all them Gucci stores. I almost got ran over by Rolls Royce. She ain't ready. Look at them fingers. What Mr. Finance gonna say to her? Please.
The kind of guy that I would want. Definitely 6, because I just hit 6 figures. Now I'm in a different financial bracket. So I definitely want someone who's in my financial bracket. If it's not in my financial bracket, equal ambition, right?
Yeah, listen here, Bonquisha.
You got to pay to play.
You got to pay to play. She said, even if we don't make the same finance, I need equal ambition. That can be doable. Listen, Nook can be ambitious about playing Madden, about hitting the sticks, sitting on the couch, smoking weed, drinking beer. He can be ambitious about a lot of things.
I likes it. We evolving with the day and market. Yeah, y'all like to give words, definition, and meanings. There you go. Ambitious. Stop with this income bracket. Y'all sound freaking sane. It shall be documented. Shout out to my Haitian brother Mo Baptiste. It shall be documented. Y'all modern women use what should have been a great asset to y'all. The modern women has the ability to now go to their fiance, soon to be husband, and say, not only do I come with femininity and cooperation and a healthy, juicy womb, I also bring in about $50,000 a year. But y'all want to take y'all money and keep it to yourselves. Egregious.
Man. And shout out to Air Force Reek. He says, me and Smell the Roses have the same addiction, that dang sweet tea, man.
Man, y'all better put that tea down.
And Dee Dee, she says, the fatnocracy is not going to be so happy with Ashley.
Not at all. Who is that?
Oh, that's what from them old Kendra videos. You wild. And shout out to Be Wise, says respect.
Appreciate you, Be Wise.
And Keon says, I'll never forget that live stream when KS called a woman a running back and told her to run through the A gap. I laughed for days off that ish.
Oh, that?
And Divine, their options are never the ones who they see themselves with for the rest of their lives. Says they have endless options of peeing. It's all about the ring.
There you go. Eat all the pea and they can muster.
And Divine come back with another 5-ball. He says the problem with women like her, when you dibble dabble in that zesty behavior around zesty, he said, of course, alpha men are going to think not to take you seriously.
100%. No, they don't think that far through. They don't.
And Honeybee says Williamsburg is in Virginia.
Okay. Appreciate you, Honeybee. Thank you.
Now there could be multiple, so we don't, like I said, some people are saying New York, but so we don't know, exactly where. We can't pinpoint.
And I think Ashley in New York, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to look it up.
And shout out to Everson. Says shout out to the SBC, keeping me sharper than iron behind Bonquisha lines.
Appreciate you, Everson. You're most welcome.
So Lan is playing Bonquisha. You tripping.
Instead of money, what type of guy is he like? What does he look like?
Oh, what does he look like? Definitely tall. I do. Most of the guys that will actually approach me are usually tall and the athletic. So like, even though because I'm into sports, like I go to Knicks games. I've gone to the U.S. Open. Like I go to a lot of sporting events.
Okay. For the guy that you're telling me you want and you're not saying it all the way because I know y'all get up here and y'all get a little bit shy. But when you get on the phone with your girls, you be like, girl, he better be this. You have to drop the weight.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. Hell, that ain't such an easy feat. He didn't tell you to go clip your toenails or something. Drop the weight. She gonna say, I'm an athlete because I wear athletic clothes and I go to athletic events. She says, so that makes me an athlete because I like to go watch tennis and basketball,
Losing weight is the equivalent to going through heavy drug withdrawal. You are going to go through spiritual enlightenments, the whole shebang, if you do it correctly. And that's why they fail. They get to those points whenever all that energy. First, you have a spike because you start fasting and exercising, but then your body starts to burn up reserve fat and you start feeling lethargic, and then you need to educate yourself about pre-workout. That's why I say it's really a deal. She ain't gonna do it. This is for not.
I think you're a pretty girl, but I think your options will open up a lot more for what you want. You're telling me you want. You have to get the weight down. And how much do you weigh and how tall are you again?
Right now I'm 5'2" and I'm about 180.
Okay, let's get to 140.
Yeah, that was my happy weight. I'm telling you, my happy weight was like 140, 100,
never gonna
140, 150 because I am like a lot of muscle.
Not 150, 140.
Okay.
Get there by next summer. That should be your plan. By next summer, when you come up here, I should be like, you should be like, remember me? And I'm like, the girl, remember I have blonde hair? I want one of those moments.
Okay. I like to have those moments. It's definitely good vibes. It's definitely like good.
Yeah. Let's get to it. And it's diet. So I know all my teachers, counselors, mentors, coaches, therapists, that's a heavy job. You're talking to a lot of people. So after you want to sit and you want to eat.
Yeah.
You have to be very mindful of your diet. Anyone in those fields.
Yeah, it's not, I would say more so than just the eating, it's the ability to kind of get rid of other people's stuff, because you're carrying, and it comes up emotionally. The body doesn't hide anything. You carry everything in the body. So like I'm literally getting.
Just stop. Ashley gave you some real strict instruction. You want to start moving the goalposts. You don't get bigger by dealing with other people's grief. She told you to stop eating. She don't care why you eating. Just stop doing it. And say, nah, it really ain't the eating. What? How else can you gain weight?
She just said it. She says the stress. She said, I'm carrying other people's burdens. First, I got to get my mental right. Then I got to get my knee right. Because remember my ACL, remember that? And then, my kid about to be going to a new school. Hush. Either you're going to do it or you not. This is why y'all can't practice delayed gratification. This is why y'all scream YOLO and got to live so fast. Because y'all subconsciously know y'all about to be dog doo-doo broke down in y'all 50s. 50? 50 is supposed to be the golden years for a reason. Y'all supposed to be deep into your financial strat. Your bones is fully hardened and you ready to enjoy life. but instead y'all gonna be out here on Ozempa and taking a whole sleeve of medications Monday through Sunday.
Back into like the self-care part, like the massages and things like that, because like the body will carry the traumas and the stuff. So
absolutely,
definitely. But the thickness is like, I feel like there's levels to thick, but I also feel like that word has been taken and kind of like people just ran with it, and it's not the same thing as what, like exactly what you're saying. Like it's not the same thing as what we knew growing up. It's not the same thing.
Right. So that's why I'm saying we have to do something about. We have to be honest with ourselves. You know.
Yeah.
We have to be. Yeah. So you know what you need to do.
Yes. And I thank you for being on here. I thank you for like everything. You were just like I wish somebody told me and tell you not a girl's girl, because you definitely.
Oh, thank you, beautiful. I appreciate that. Have a good night and keep us updated, okay?
All right.
Alrighty. Bye, beauty. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah. So she says she 5'2", 200 pounds. And then she say, Ashley, I'm a lot of muscle. You don't get it. I know I'm 5'2", 200, but it's a lot of muscle. I don't think it's fat or muscle. It's just like starting to calcify. Y'all starting to develop some new type of tissue. All right. It need to be studied.
It's not muscle. It's compacted fat cells, man. It ain't muscle. It feels hard and firm. That ain't muscle. No. Whenever you are starting to burn fat and use it for energy, it gets softer and jiggly. It starts to like get water soluble, I think is the term. Yeah, it's gonna stop being firm and it's gonna get loose. You'll feel it, and you'll start to see little muscles through the softened fat tissue. Yeah, it ain't muscle. If it's muscle, you might as well get into the world's strongest man competition if you that buff. God dang it.
Man. And shout out to Pharaoh's Kingdom. Says Williamsburg, VA is 30 minutes from Hampton Road.
Okay. They said it's both places.
And shout out to Rachel with the 20 ball. Says, knock it off, Bonquisha. Finance guys don't want BBWs with blonde hair. Shaking my head. They like fit, feminine, friendly women without kids. The finance guys are on Wall Street, Midtown, and Williamsburg is Brooklyn, New York.
Shout out to Rachel. Okay, got more confirmation for Brooklyn. There you go. Only reason they want Bonquisha is for a quick night with penicillin.
Yeah, and the net of it, like I said, we don't want to speak in absolutes. The man that she wants. I'm sure there's a guy in finance somewhere that wants her. He said, I want a man tall, handsome, 6'6". You know, how she said all the trigger words.
She don't want none of the characters off of their show, The Office. What's that tall, annoying guy? She don't want him.
Yeah. And shout out to J-Ro the Barber. Been a member 13 months. There's Mr. Walker out of pocket for saying juicy wound.
You caught that?
And Dee says when FAT spelled PHATs it was all downhill.
Yeah. That was the beginning, and we all fell for it.
Shout out to Fat Farm. And Classy Perspective with the 10 ball says, I'm not really against what women want or like in a man. He says, even if they surround themselves in environments of certain men, if you're on the internet show, what does that tell you?
Amen. You don't qualify for said man.
Money. And Mr. Incredible with the 10 ball. They can't take accountability for nothing. They like that Spider-Man meme pointing to everywhere else but what it is. Got to break the cycle by starting to be accountable.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to Mrs. DC4L. Come through gifting 5 memberships.
Appreciate you. And everybody that got one, make sure you thank her as well.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
And Divine says, Williamsburg has a lot of hippies, and that's her level. Most likely she messed with dudes from East New York and Brownsville, not Wall Street dudes.
Okay. Shout out to the hippies out there.
So here we go. As far as she go, we're going to put her in the sub.
Oh, no glaze for you.
The The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
There you go. PSA. You will never start burning fat cells with sugar and glucose in your bloodstream. Your body's going to use that for energy. Only time you're going to burn fat is when your body needs energy and it doesn't have any excess in the bloodstream. That I think I knew that, but I saw an illustration that really drove it home. I said, wow, like that would make sense. Like I didn't cut the sugar out. Man, oh man, I feel awesome. I was sore. Like I'm serious. I would work out. And I was sore for a while. I cut out that sugar and I started eating red meat too. Woo. I feel like 25-year-old me might just slam somebody for no reason.
Shout out to the sister Ebony Dean. Come through with 25 in the Cash App. Says shout out to my favorite duo on YouTube. Salute to the Patreon. It's fire over there. She said go sign up and salute the SBC.
Yes, ma'am. Shout out to our glistening sister. Thank you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. We still at 100 skips. Hit the like button. We're going back over to the brother Trey.
My hero.
Excuse me, why do a lot of black women say that natural hair is hard to maintain?
I really wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
No.
So you don't think your hair is hard to maintain like that?
No, absolutely not.
And why do you say that? Because you have dreads or locks?
Because I have locks.
Okay.
So, I mean, with locks, it's a self-maintaining hairstyle.
Okay.
So, yeah, you just go with the flow.
If you had your hair out, do you think it would be harder to maintain or?
Absolutely.
So,
humidity, curls, 4C, is it 4C?
a lot of black women don't wear their hair out because they don't like when it shrinks. Like, why don't they wear it out like all the way shrunken down or like in an afro like a lot of black males do?
Oh, that's society. That's society.
Oh, you think so?
Absolutely.
Why do you say that?
Society is starting to become more accepted,
Mhm.
but if you look at the way it was perceived as far as what you do for work, it wasn't really allowed. It was like it was taboo at one point in time, but now it's not
Do you
because I
think-
wear mine faithfully.
Yeah, and it looks nice. And do you think a lot of black women are trying to style their hair like a white woman? Maybe that's why it's so hard to maintain. Okay.
Here she goes.
You got Bonquisha come out the woodwork. I mean, a lot of stuff is taboo. I think a lot of people are just going to the path of least resistance. All right, whether it be, the zestiness and people being blowed out, people wearing wigs. It's just lazy and people going to the path of least resistance.
Bingo, Mr. X. Giving in to the flesh. This brother here, I like it because he is asking the questions. He's looking to trigger. He's looking to find that chink in there, Bonquisha's armor. And shoot, he caught this sister from afar. This sister here, you see, she got her natural locks looking awesome. And he said, and he told her so. But this sister here, I don't know what, she got some micro braids. She said, let me tell you about yourself, Mr. Open Shirt Muscly Man.
I wear my hair all different types of ways. Like right now I have weave, and I don't feel like just because you wear weave or extensions or wigs, you're trying to replicate another culture. Like we all have our own culture. Black people don't just have curly, kinky hair. Like depending on where you're at, Egypt, Samoans, like they all have straight hair. So I feel like society and TV has perceived European and white people as having straight hair, and because you have.
Well, here's the deal. Are they wearing wigs in those countries? Are Egyptian women and Somalian women and all this, do they wear wigs or is that their natural hair? That's the question.
Natural. Stop the cap. We have learned now. Those, especially the micro braids, come on, sisters. Those are ripping, those are damaging to your hair. I don't know. Listen, I've said, I've admitted that y'all were sold a bad bill of goods. I don't know who lied to y'all, because y'all have been lied to. And y'all were told that these braiding styles protect your hair, and it don't. It don't. It's ripping it out. Traction alopecia.
Have a percentage of black women that may not have their hair, it make us feel less inferior. But black people, we have all types of hair textures, all type of skin colors, all types of eye colors, everything. I think it's society that's trying to push a narrative on us, and we are so easily influenced that we believe it.
But do you think before black women were colonized, actually before black people were colonized, black women weren't even straightening their hair or wearing like wigs or weaves? So it does kind of stem from a direct result of.
And she's trying to say society. So instead of being self-accountability, Bonquisha is saying society is making us do it. Every time we turn around, we see Sexy Red and Glorilla and all this, and they getting all the likes and views. So I'm trying to be like them.
For all y'all chakra sisters, all y'all claim to be in tune queens, how can you have all this power and allow negative outside forces to have a permanent influence on your life? The two things cannot be true. They simply can't. Y'all can't be so enlightened, have all this women's intuition, and on the same with the same lips saying, "Oh, it's outside influences got us doing this. There's nothing we can do. We're powerless." Again, today's modern woman, powerless when it benefits her, and almighty when she want to be.
Of colonization, and not because you guys are trying to be like another black woman. Does that make sense?
I think when it comes to straightening the hair, it's just more of a convenience. It's just like if you're fat and you go to the gym. If you're naturally born fat and you go to the gym, should we say you're trying to be European because you want to be slender? Or do you want to do what's best for you, that's easier for your lifestyle, that's healthier?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
So here we go. Bonquisha, context. So are you saying that throughout history, have melanated people been overweight? Have we always been 300 and 400 pounds, even hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago? Or what are you? No, being fit is not a European concept. Or it's a human thing. It has no color.
I have learned, shout out to SBC, Carpet for the Horse. I have learned, we all have learned. Don't try to convince anyone, plant the seed and walk away. This sister said, born fat. She said that out her lips, born that way. She said, you just born with a McRib in this one and a triple Five Guys in this one. You just born that way. That ain't how that works. Ain't no, you can't say nothing to her since she said that. But you know what? You got it. Born fat. Have a nice day.
But why would straight hair be best for a woman? Like, because my hair is easy to maintain, and all black women's hair is easy to maintain, right. But they just say a whole bunch of negative affirmations and say their hair is hard to maintain when it's really not. Like, I feel like since
and I love her hair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So if it's so hard to maintain, why not do dreads? Why not cut it off bald? Why not do shorter hairstyles that are easier to maintain?
Why not process it? Why not perm it? Why not straighten it? Why do you have to let go of your roots or who you are just by a small convenience?
That is not our damn roots. How is black women stand up? Y'all need to combat this. Because she's saying the roots of black women is perming y'all hair and processing it. That's what, that's our roots. We come from processing hair and perm even back in the early 1900s. They were processing and perming.
And if that's true, there was damage there. Shout out to the last show. I told y'all, grandma did this to y'all. When y'all was little girls, y'all had no say-so in the matter. And she went and got that just for me baby perm. And they slapped that ish in y'all head and said, let me know when it start burning, baby. Yeah, I'm about to trigger some of y'all PTSD. Let me know when it start burning. Don't you scratch it. Yeah, they did that to y'all. And that creamy crack got in her scalp. She think that's her roots. This is chemical imbalance, if you ask me.
We could walk to Africa. We could walk to wherever. Why not walk? Why not why when you can fly, but you rather drive, or you rather drive than fly or catch the train?
What is she talking about?
Is this camera
on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
She said you can walk to Africa. From where? America? Who is you, Moses? Who was that walked on water? I forget.
We got us a Kendroid. Shout out to the country of Africa. How you get there? How you get there on foots? The not bearing straight? Give us something. You know what, brother? Salute to this brother. You need to but your shirt on, carry a map. Keep a map in there and say, show me this daggone path. Bonquisha's Trail of Tears, where you can walk from Chicago, O Block to Africa. Show me.
Why not ride your bicycle 40 minutes up to the campus?
Africa.
Because it's convenient, right?
But the only reason why it's convenient is because that is the beauty standard. You get what I'm saying?
To whom?
It was.
It
To
kind of.
whom, though?
I mean, to everybody. That's why you see a whole bunch of black women straightening their hair. They don't really wear afros like that. Like, when's the last time you guys seen a black woman with an afro?
I see a black woman right now with
Yeah,
beautiful, pretty
and
hair.
her hair looks
I see
beautiful.
you with beautiful, pretty
Yeah,
hair.
but black women with afros and natural.
We just saw one in the restaurant.
We do. I think it's all in preference.
It shouldn't be like that, though.
But if you're going to the gym, you're working out, you're at work, you're on your feet 24/7, our hair is not meant for that type of thing. So if you can find something far as a wig to make your life more convenient, protective styles to make your life more convenient and not have to overly process your hair, overly worry about it, get up 2 hours earlier just to do it, why not?
But I mean, there are a whole bunch of protective hairstyles that last you 2-3 weeks at a time. So it kind of doesn't make sense that black women.
So here we go. Because Bonquisha is out here working like a big, strong man, and they don't want to get up under no instruction, Bonquisha say it's more convenient. I got to get up and go to work. I got to take the kids daycare. I can't sit here for 2 hours doing my hair. I got to slap a wig on and go out into the world like a big, strong man.
Tell it like it is, man. Tell the truth. The truth shall set y'all free. I know what this is, understanding and empathy. It's hard to catch up. It's hard to keep up when you can't catch up. Mr. X, their hair is damaged from these perms. They done straightened it, dyed it, blow dried it. So when their hair is washed and moisturized, it look wild. They need to tell the truth. Like, my hair is effed. I need to shave it and start over if I want a chance at wearing it out. Because what's up here is a catastrophe. That's the truth. And once they do, it does take time. Shame on that sister with the locks. She trying to give her excuses. Don't do it. You wouldn't do it, sister. Stop.
They're saying, oh, our hair takes so long to manage when you can do these styles.
So what's the
like
difference
this one.
between if I choose to use a protective style, which is braids?
Yeah, braids
and
are
I have
fine.
a friend. Why is the braids fine, but a weave isn't? What makes it different?
Because a weave, you're kind of stuffing your natural hair under there, and then you're weaving in.
And I asked this question before. And so they're calling this stuff protective. What are you protecting your hair from, and when do you plan on using it? They are acting like this is a garage where they park their vintage car. All right. And it you see what I'm saying? It's just parked here and I'm protecting it. And then when I want to drive it, I take it out the garage and then I park it and protect it.
No, they never drive it. Like you said, protecting it for what? The club. Yeah, that's the truth. The club. They wearing them bonnets and they ain't gonna let that hair breathe, that weave breathe till they go to the club and get the aroma of black and mild guts and bar food in it. It's not, again, I knew that excuse was coming. It's not protective. It's ripping your hair out. I would have to say the most protective thing you can do is moisturize it. And when you got healthy hair and you let it grow, them two big old braids going down the back, when you got some length, that's what you wear to the gym. That's attractive. Your skin, you're healthy. You got your big, thick old braids going down the back. That's what men want to see. Like, dang, she over there working out and she got natural hair. That is pressure.
Somebody else's hair a lot of the time.
Same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, so I don't also agree with fake hair.
It's acceptable to your beauty standard.
What do you mean?
So if you're telling me that you can wear other protective styles, but your protective styles is subjective to your perception, which is a twist style or dreads or afro, where my protective style is subjective to braids or interlocks or wig or whatever the
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
he's not putting anything on, whether it's dreads or whatever. It's his natural hair. All right, he is styling his natural hair, and you are not. It's not even. What are you talking about? This is insane.
It's madness. Why won't they just try it? Right? Just try it. What y'all doing ain't working. Yo, Mr. Walker, because the respectable man y'all claim y'all desire. Shout out to this brother here. They are telling y'all to y'all face. They want natural, but instead y'all being real and saying we can't present y'all with naturals. Effed up. There you go, sisters. Say, do y'all want us all to do the big chop? Yeah, because that's what y'all gotta do. Chop that fried that lay to the side stuff off. Ain't no helping it.
Man, we got some super chat.
Appreciate your real books. Says it's raining men by 2 tons of fun. Spelled doom. Spelled money. Shout out to Classy Perspective. Appreciate you, brother. Says afros were actually never banned in the workplace. I remember growing up, a lot of women took their afro and rubber band the hair into a puff. So it wasn't puffed out on the side. Even when they work out, yeah, they making excuses, brother. Classy stuff you could do. Appreciate you, Mr. Incredible. Say Egypt. This is a private property. Appreciate you, Classy. Says, let's say you had to wear the hair to work. Then why keep it in your hair everywhere you go? Take it out and put it on the side for work purposes only. Okay. Appreciate you, brother Kareem. Says never met anyone born fat. Born fat, naturally fat, egregious. Money. Appreciate you, Mr. Incredible, coming through like you do. Says they don't know how the world works. That's why they freeze eggs. Hoes dating shows and teaching people this foolishness. I am flabbergasted. New word today, Mr. Walker. Flabbergasted. All right. Appreciate your real talks with Mrs. O. Been a member for 3 months. Says shalom, my brothers and SBC family in the chat. Shalom, Mrs. Appreciate your divine photos. So I guess by her logic, Harriet Tubman wore a bonnet, Madam C.J. Walker wore extensions, and Rosa Parks said, yes, bitch, I took your front seat. Now what? Fight me on mama them. Appreciate you, Project Leroy. So I'm stuck on walking to Africa. Where's the bridge? She'll show you. Appreciate you. Try be life. Says some people just can't be helped. Meet them where they at.
Shout out to Sister Raquel Rose, come through with a 20 ball in the Cash App. She says, salute brothers, salute SBC Nation, keep cooking.
Appreciate you, Mrs. Raquel Rose.
Yeah! Appreciate you, sister. Let me make sure they said this brother out here doing the Lord's work.
Amen.
Case may be. So when you speak on people being subjective to other things, you have to look inside yourself, because you just subjected me to feeling like I'm not natural enough, I'm not protecting my hair enough because it's not to your standard of a twist out or afro. So if I choose to wear a wig, I'm less inferior, or if I choose to wear braids, I'm less inferior. So I think us as black people, we all have to look inside ourselves and think, are we putting these projections on our black women or our black people? Are we not accepting them and making excuses?
Well, braids are a protective hairstyle, but the fake hair is not needed since you have natural hair. Because a lot of the braids and everything can cause cancer, traction alopecia.
Have you ever worn braids?
Not fake hair braids, no.
So how can you speak on something you've never experienced?
Because there's studies about it.
But have you experienced it for yourself? Can you walk into a room and say, hey, I've been here? You can.
But I don't have to if there's already research done on the topic.
So you depend on what other people have to say based on your own experiences.
What? Yeah, I depend on both, actually. But I can use both.
But you don't have the experience of wearing fake hair, so how can you speak on something that you don't have any experience with? You can't walk into a room and say, I'm here, and haven't actually had any experiences with it to be able.
Listen, Bonquisha, hold on.
Permission?
Yeah,
Written permission from Trey Taylor.
Trey Taylor?
Crew tractor.
Oh, crew tractor.
Yeah. Who told you could fish here?
I thought it was state property.
State?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
State?
It ain't.
Hit the road, dude. This ain't no state property. This is private property.
Oh,
What is
okay.
your name? I want your name.
I want your name, Bonquisha. Where you come from? You from this country?
She won't stop. She said, how do you know that the fake hair is no good? He said the studies, medical evidence they show is documented. There's charts and graphs and data. She said, but you didn't experience it. How can you say? How can you say that you know that the HIVs will take your body if you never had it? How do you know if you never had it? You should try it.
To pass a judgment on a collegiate level, and I'm gonna leave it at that. We gotta go.
Well, I'll just respond to that really quick.
Is that going viral? Cause look,
You are probably gonna go
viral. Ass up. All right, look,
you didn't even let me finish.
Black women, you can wear whatever
Hold on,
you want to wear.
let me respond to that though.
And she gonna say, don't come from black women. We can wear, listen, brother, you gotta, I get it. He out there getting content, but look, this woman got murals across her chest, both of them, booby tats. You know, these are the rogue mercenaries.
Listen, I love it. She had to let it be known where her allegiance stood. She said, oh, you going live? You record me? She said, don't you ever come for black women. We can do whatever we want. Gynocracy. Who?
Execute Order 66.
That's what that was.
Appreciate your classy perspective. Says, so do I have to experience getting the big C or STDs to know the studies are true? And her logic, yes. Go ahead. Let us know how it feels.
Man, and for her logic, we're going to put her in the pit.
Indeed.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Wow. That's how bad the need to be right has gotten. She said, how do you know the studies are true if you haven't experienced it for yourself? We have since started learning from extreme trial and error. Caveman had to do that. Cro-Magnon man had to do that. He had to figure out that lava will burn you down to the bone marrow. We now will watch y'all do it and document and say, don't do that.
Wicked. So here we go. We still at Honey Skips, and we talking about wigs over at Ashley Dalton. Colorful hair, something. I don't know what this is.
So basically for me, I feel like my situation when it comes to like dating is like the other girl says, she attracts like YNs mostly. So I do get like the older men. I do get the like men that have like entrepreneur backgrounds, like they went to college. I did go to HBCU in North Carolina. I went to Salem. So, but then when it comes to like getting deep into the relationship and, you know, us growing, it like they stop. And it's like, some have children and some don't have children. And I always like in my brain put it up to like the man is not done with it if he does have children, like his other situation. Or another thing is too, I feel like there are a lot of men that are really stuck into their work, so they don't take me serious as well. So like I don't know how to get over that leap or that lap of like growth of like men with kids. I don't know if they're not done with their wives or men that are just too into their work, they can't focus on a wife, even though they like want me around and like see.
So what's the last guy you dated? What happened? Because it sounds like a lot. I'm trying to focus on one thing. The last guy you dated. And
well, it do be a lot. Okay, so it do be a lot because I just finished a situation, then I kind of went into another situation. So that's kind of where like both of them are coming from. That's where the trauma is coming from. Like probably therapy will work as well.
She belongs to the streets.
Man, listen here. You are a concubine. You out here getting nothing but meat.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Playing with us. Like Ashley looking like Ashley smell a 304. She could smell it.
It's coming through her screen. That's why she making that face. She's like, you tripping. She had the nerve to say these more resourceful men ain't ready to tend to a wife. Egregiosity. And then after that, you know, I just got out of a situationship. From being in a situationship, you are not a wife. A wife never uttered these words. Oh, I was in a situation, but now I'm just getting out of a situation. Situation after situation, meat after meat.
So the last guy, just to hit on that, we lasted for like 2 months. He's 45. He has a 4-year-old and then an 11 and a 12-year-old.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. So he's an auto technician and he has his own shop. He has his own businesses. He travels, he does all the above. But like our issue was that basically he wasn't ready to commit. Like from the beginning, like our hit off thing was that he wants children. And he was like, okay, well, you're perfect. Like you have your own business.
He wants, wait. Hold on.
Okay, wait.
He wants more children.
Yeah. So I want a lot of children. I don't have no children yet, but I do want 9 children. So when we started just
so
talking,
if you want 9 children, I'm assuming in this economy in 2025, you're only dating wealthy men. That's what I'm assuming. You're only dating wealthy, not rich.
Yes.
You're only dating wealthy men. And an auto shop is credit for 9 children.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to all my auto technicians. Like I said, I'm a retired auto technician. No, you can't afford to. I don't care if you own their own shop. Now, if he own a string of them, if he own a franchise, you say he owned 10 dealerships or something, but let's just stop. He owned a shop and we about to have 9 kids.
I actually try to tell him stop coming up here with this delusion. They begin in other spaces.
And he already got 3 kids, so he gonna have 12 kids.
She said, stop coming up here with this. Stop playing in Ashley's face. Stop. She said, you must date all with wealthy men. No, she don't. That 43-year-old dude with the kids, he got the last little bit of kudakata she had left. They was hunting for months, like 3 months, she said. For 3 months, Mr. Auto Mechanic got it. Oh, he was hunting her in the shop, coming through all covered in Lucas oil, the whole shebang. Ain't no more kudakata left.
Yes, very much so. Very, very, very much so. I'm aiming high. I really am aiming high. I really am aiming high. I don't deal with, that's what I'm saying. So when I attract the YNs, that's the issue. That's what I'm saying. That's, in YNs, I see you in things that, those are young niggas or like younger men. Or I feel like that could honestly be like a thing to like a personality thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a younger man. It's more so kind of like, the 37-year-old man I was dealing with, like he was like a young YN, like the foreigns. He likes going out to the club. He wants to pop bottles. He likes the chains. Like, a hood nigga, basically. Like, it don't matter what age you is, it's just the arts.
Okay, I don't think any hood ninja is ready to take care of 9 kids. I don't think so.
They're not. That's the issue. That is the issue, exactly. So I don't even want to deal with them at all. So
So you telling the world, you telling this new man that all you've been messing with is hood ninjas and nug. They done beat that kudakata down. He get Nug leftovers, Nug's backwash. And she like, nah, Nug didn't get everything. There's still something left.
KS said it best. Y'all don't know how deep the question was. He said, sister, y'all want these resourceful men that haven't went out here and slayed dragons. Understand something, men are logical. He's going to ask himself, what are you going to give me that you haven't given to many other men? Because I'm giving you something no other man has given you. I'm going to give you marriage, commitment, all. What are you going to give me that you ain't gave all willy-nilly via huckabuck to another man? And a lot of these sisters don't have an answer. Y'all better have an answer. She don't either. It's over.
So it's like, stop coming up to me, stop talking to me, stop, you know what I'm saying? So that's been, and so like the last guy I was doing for a year before the 45-year-old guy, he has 2 children by the same woman. And he was established. He's a dealer. He works like for Amazon. Like he has his own like distribution thing with Amazon. He also is like a promoter, and that was where it all failed. Like I met him at a club on a Wednesday, and I should have known that was the issue.
Listen, you are an average woman. Why don't you get the man that works at Amazon that deliver packages, and y'all just make babies and live an average life, raise some average kids, and do average things? Why do you think you're gonna get this boss to retire you and raise kids?
I'll tell you why. It's called I'm deeming this. This is SBC first. Kudakata conflict. That is why. What does that mean, Mr. Walker? Kudakata conflict. What the little man in the boat wants and what the heart and mind wants are 2, sometimes 3 different things. At the very least 2. Yeah, she may want her heart, like, oh, Mr. Amazon, we taking family pictures together, spending holidays together. But little man in the boat, like, where that thug ninja? They got felonies. They like to put your feet behind your head. That's who I want. coup de cat conflict, and low man in the boat always wins.
Okay, we're meeting guys at the club. We're meeting guys who already have 4 children or children or more, okay? And honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, I think you like that vibe. I think you like a little toxic. I think you like a YN. I think you like a little chaotic. And I
actually don't. I promise you I don't. So I am very high energy. I'll give that to you 10 out of 10. So I'm actually 29, guys. I'm actually 29. So I'm very high energy. I do hair. I'm a licensed cosmetologist in 3 states. I went to school. That's why I got my cosmetology license first. Then I went to college in another state. So then when I was in college in that other state, I got my license there just so I was able to do hair. And then I also moved to a state where I like to live. So then I got my license there. So when it comes to just certain things, like I am very high energy. When it comes to being around men, I understand when to be quiet, simmer down a little bit. But I'm just excited right now. So let me be excited. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's not great that you're high energy. I think that's great, right? That's your personality. But I'm saying you like the YN. You like that type of.
I don't.
Why we keep dating all these men who are hood ninjas, who are YN, who got 3 and 4 baby mama? And now we talking about
that. For a year was like that. Before him, he wasn't like that. So the guys before them were not like that. Like I said, most of the men who I'm dealing with, they're established. They have businesses. They don't even have Instagrams. So that's what I'm saying. That's the first.
Quit saying dealing with. Most of the men that you are giving gok to, most of the men that are paying you for your services, let's be perfectly clear. We talk about a transaction at best.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we got to speak through her. She 29. Thank goodness she gave us her age. She 29, talking about she want to have 9 kids. Y'all got to stop playing. You got to stop. Seriously. If her wishes come true, she'll have her last kid at 40 if she starts immediately. Like right now. Stop it. Stop. Sisters that have yet to make this mistake, this is a terrible presentation. She up here talking about marriage, commitment from high value guys. She got raptor claws and colorful locks. It appears that that's her natural hair, but that receding hairline got me in much confusion. But young sisters, don't present this. It's a no.
And their work is overwhelming them with like me. So it's like me and their work are competing, and I can't compete with a man's work. So I would not compete with that man's work.
So then what's going on? You're dating them, they're established, they're not YNs, they're not hood now. Then what's going on? What's happening? If these men are established and they're doing well, why isn't that panning out the way you want it? What's the disconnect?
Possibly. I don't know. It's like I said, I have to compete with their work. Like that's really the main thing. So, and it's somebody that's not Jewish. I'm an Israelite, so I deal with men that are like kind of spiritually strong. So like they kind of want their women to be a certain way. So they want
So y'all was asking about her charm, the star. She's an Israelite, all right? Not a little hat. She's an Israelite. She claims that she is one in the 144,000, I think. This is one. Man, we seen the other brother. He was on the Kendra show. Bad display. I want to see the rest of this 100-something thousand because the couple I seen, not a good display.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Let's see here, man. Shout out to the good brother DJ Hamp. I know you can feel this, brother. A lot of these scheming and scamming brothers, they like to, gravitate towards these religions for insidious reasons. That's the only Israelite brother she coming across respectfully, that institutionalized ninja that's trying to practice spiritual polygamy. And we got spiritual, ways. I got wives, says his goofy book. Yeah. And that's who she getting. Why? Because she got that toxic red glowing hair and long raptor claws. And upper body murals. Ain't no wholesome marriage-minded man checking for you. Appreciate you, Mr. Incredible. Says, whose children are these? These people are insane. Yeah, yes, they are. Appreciate you, brother Derek Greenwade. Says, what is she doing up here? Shaking my daggone head. Trying to have a sister girl moment and it ain't working. Appreciate you, Mr. Incredible, coming through this evening. Says, I had enough of the madness and I'll catch the replay. Got a flight in 8 a.m. Vacation time. I might run into a Kendroid Wish me luck and good night. There you go, brother. Have a good night and enjoy your vacation. Stay safe.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
Appreciate your brother Frederick. Says Mr. Walker, she wants Moltavius, the gang violence king. Yes, she do.
Just more so focused on God and like building whatever they see for themselves. So I would never like step above those things. So it's kind of like I will have to fit into whatever they have going on. So when it comes to the dealing with those type of men that are well established off, like I said, I feel like I'm competing with that. Like I can be there to talk to them. I can be there to, like I can ask them how they're doing. I can try to help with their business. If they have children, I'm trying to like, see how I can not help with their children, but like, checking in how your kids today, how school, like I do small things like that to kind of, let them know that I could be a partner, not just like a liability. And it never pans out for me. I feel like all the other things are in more security than me.
I don't know, Mommy Shark. I don't know. Something's not adding up because you're telling me you've dated the YN guys in the past, the guys with the children. Yes. And now you're telling me you're dating established men. That's what you're telling me. And you're saying the only reason it didn't work out was because they have no time because they're making so much money. Right? Which to some women wouldn't be an issue.
I wouldn't know. It's not an
issue.
issue.
Wait, what do you mean you wouldn't know? You just told me that was the issue. You said the issue is they're making...
Okay, so... Yes, go ahead, I'm sorry.
You said the issue is they're making so much money they don't have time for you.
Right. So I feel like that's the issue because that's what they tell me. But when I say like I'm not gonna like bait at it, like, oh, well, are you sure? Like I can't like check in or like I don't want to be too overbearing when it comes to like if you're telling me it's work, if you're telling me, you're busy, then I don't want to overstep my boundaries and always checking in and always trying to like question that. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's that, but I really don't know. And for me, I have no children and I feel like I do have a lot to offer. Like even now, like I mean, materialistic things don't mean anything, but I've worked hard for like a lot of things, and I'm almost like, I was very sick in 2020. So like everything that I have now was just like, I had a reset on life in 2020. So I have a townhouse I own. I got relicensed in another state. I have 2 vehicles. Like I have a Corso that I'm breeding, you know what I'm saying? So I have a lot that's going on just from resetting 5 years ago. So when it comes to dating men now, my boundaries are very strong. So
Man, get out of here. Quit playing with us.
Nigga eat me out. I'm out here in Miami. Hey, looking for the hoochie daddy. Why the niggas that get ratchet? My son need a new pair. Too many bitches. Where the niggas at? I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. Yeah. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. Yeah. You know the dress to the back. Yeah. I like a nigga with a stretch. Yeah.
This is Pound Town Shorty. These boys, who do y'all think y'all fooling? Coming up here saying y'all want to be wives now. Once you belong to Pound Town, you stay in Pound Town.
Ain't no coming back. Once a good girl gone bad, she gone forever. And talking out both sides of her neck, it never makes any sense. She said she feels like these guys don't have enough time for her because they're making too much money because that's what they tell her. That statement makes no sense. You feel like that's what's happening because they tell you? No, that's what's happening because they told you, but they ain't told you nothing because you lying. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to tie some truth into a lie. Lying to a truth. It's called hoodoo.
So when it comes to like me giving, I feel like time is minimal. So if you can't provide time for me and like a minimum amount of time, I'm out the door very quickly. So when you said the YNs are kind of fun, that might be an issue as well. That's why maybe I attract them because I do go out, like I'll go out on a Tuesday, like they have like a Tuesday spot.
For y'all to, like Mr. Walker hit on, for y'all to just keep calling these ninjas YNs, my God, what are we reducing? Because they're trying to reduce the next generation of men. They ain't got nothing to do with me, for real. I don't have to stand on it. Y'all got this to young men, like my son and them. We got kids, so we actually do got to hold the fort down. And y'all ain't going to reduce my son down to a YN. I ain't going to let it happen.
Come on, Mr. X. Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying? I've been said this. Y'all dehumanizing these young men. Now every culture is starting to use that term. That's not even a young YN. They ain't even saying the whole thing. You just you 2 daggone letters. Parents out there, I urge y'all, do not allow your children to fit the description. The description of what? Any type of criminal. I'm serious. Like I know, like you call it what you want for a while. I wouldn't even go outside with a black hoodie. Like it just no. Just know I don't want to fit the description. Nobody end up being a mistaken corpse. No, thank you. I got babies to go home to.
I'll go out on a Wednesday. I'm a little two pieces. I do my hair, my nails are usually done. I go out, I just don't go on the weekends because I already have one out during the week, but I like going out and I like fun men. So maybe that is why I attract the YNs, but that's not what I want overturned. But like, I don't want that. So that's not what I don't even get my number. It's like Instagram and I'll meet you at the bar or, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
I think that's the part that you're not saying, and that's the part that I'm assuming, okay? I think you are dating the YN guys. You are hanging out with them, and that's what you like. That's what it is. I don't think you're changing the type of man you're dating. That's what I believe. I don't think you are. I think you're dealing with the same type of man, and it sounds like you have a lot going for yourself. I'm not taking that away from you, right? It sounds like you're very accomplished. You're doing what you need to do. However, there's a part of you that likes that type of guy. You're attracted to that, and you haven't shaken it yet.
I'm really not. It's so crazy because I just like.
You're saying you're not, but you just told, no. You just told me I will exchange Instagrams and meet them out on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. That's what you told me.
Well, yeah, for fun. Like, for fun and going out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I go with my homegirl, it's like, okay, we can meet a guy out, whatever. Like, but I don't take them serious. That's the whole thing. Like, I don't let them take me out on dates. That's the whole thing. So I don't let the other guys take me out on dates and, like, do things. But if that guy would ask me out on a date, I would tell him no. Like, 10 out of 10, I would tell him no.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
He just talking. Oh, he just for fun. I might hunch him, but I'm not going to take him serious, Ashley. It can be a one-night stand, but I got other guys in my phone that I got for lunch. I got one ninja lunch. I got dinner. I got all type of ninjas. YNs.
There you go. Mark this time. Yes, that right there. That ain't a red flag. It's a blood red flag. And if you happen to be asking sister about a dude, or she bring it up and say, I didn't, or I don't take him seriously, Mr. X touched on it. I don't take him seriously as far as relationship, but yeah, he put me in a huckabug at least, 5 times a month, but I don't take him seriously. He's seriously clashing them cheeks to oblivion, but she don't take him seriously. She just be seriously sore afterwards.
Yeah, but you also said you have boundaries, right? So if you have boundaries and, you told me all of the things that you've done and accomplished and you're trying to work on yourself, then you'll be like, you know what? I'm done with that part of me. I'll let those sort of guys go. I've kind of outgrew that. So that still tells me you have one foot in the door and one foot out. And although you may have dated the buttoned up guy, as you're telling me, that may feel boring to you. That may not feel as exciting.
No, they're generally exciting too, though. That's the whole thing.
You're a liar.
That's a lie. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley saying, you've been out here getting nothing but meat from Nug Nug. The roughest of the toughest just out here.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Ashley said, if you get a white collar, blue, whatever, some button-up guy, hardworking man, he's not going to be able to satiate you. You're going to want that YN meat.
Women cannot downgrade really anything with a sound mind. It's like giving them the keys to a Ferrari for a month, and he's here's this Toyota Corolla. She's like, whoa, it's nice, it's safe, it's reliable, but it ain't got that YN energy. I need hot, spicy, and dang near toxic. Dang on cricket. Can you hear that?
Like, I don't date like men that can't. I have a lot of high energy, so if you can't, like, at least, we can watch a movie or go for a walk or do something. Like, what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes I'm around, they're not, if it's not popping bottles, we're doing something. Like cooking, we're doing something. Like, we're still doing something that's nice to me. You don't have to be in the club. That's just what I do because I'm single and no children.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, thank you for coming up tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Later, guys.
All right. I just wasn't sure which direction to go. That's why I was like, it sounds like she has it figured out. So I didn't know, that's all.
No, we are all confused, Ashley. What the hell was her desired outcome? Why did you come up here? What did you take from it? Were you trying to go viral? Like the woman said, are y'all trying to go viral? I don't know why she came up here. No questions was answered. She just spewed out her business for no reason.
See what I'm saying? Sister girl moments. Ashley tried to tell y'all stop coming up here with this madness. Yeah, she asked no questions, huh? She just said how she meeting guys, where she meet them. My goodness, there you go. Good job. What's the desired outcome of this freaking clout chasing? It's all for clout. What's the outcome? Do you think the man you desire is going to see this and say, there goes my queen. There she is. Nope.
The man she desire. I think we got one for you, Leon.
Leon, save a brother.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it up in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Listen, I done told y'all sisters before, y'all can't afford to be out here hunching on guys y'all desire and not getting committed relationships or marriage. It's gonna hunch all those haunting hunches. Don't do it. Shout out to Mr. Incredible coming through like he do. Appreciate you. Gifted 5 single by choice memberships. Thank you, good sir.
Yeah! Appreciate that, brother. So here we go. We still at 100 skips. We going back over to Bree. I told y'all this was a two-parter. Now it gets darker.
Come on, Bree.
Or lighter. Stay tuned. We about to shine a light on something.
Day on the interviews I went to, girl, I got the job. They're sending over my offer letter now. Shout out to me, shout out to them, shout out to that. Y'all know I do have to pick the kids up on Friday, so I probably won't be able to start until Monday. But now I gotta figure out childcare for the kids because, girl, 4 kids, I'm about to be back in full swing with all them kids, girl. Today is Tuesday, so hopefully by Friday I can have childcare figured out because time is ticking. I have basically the whole house put together now. I just gotta put a few little decorations in the kids' room. And then I try to find me a futon online. Girl, why is everything so gosh dang high? Now the actual futon was like $180. Girl, why was shipping $150? Excuse me? Then I went to Walmart and the futons there were like $230, $220. Honestly speaking, I was just gonna hold off, but I really think I need to get it before the kids get back because they're gonna need somewhere to sit down at. But I'm gonna take y'all along on my little.
Oh, here we go. Man.
Hell!
Y'all remember when she was in Texas, she had the most rinky-dink setup. Like her table was like a fold-out table that you play spades on. And, you know, she had a futon in the living room. Very minimum living. It don't take much to impress her, I'll tell you that.
There you go. Excuse the cricket in the background. But she, again, y'all don't know how to struggle. Forget that $200-300 futon. The kids need a place to sit. This y'all pride and egos in y'all way. Only that you got carpet, a couple pillows, sit. Easy.
Couch journey, okay? I also have to get a dining room table because the kids gonna need somewhere to eat dinner at. So I'm gonna also get that too. And then after that, girl, the house is gonna be put together. Anyways, alright, bye. It's the first day at the new house. Me and Sachi are starving. Good morning. Let's make some breakfast. We got a lot to address. I ain't gonna hold you. So let's get straight to it, okay? Y'all know about 3.5 weeks ago, I got a job at a dental office. Shout out to me. Shout out to that. Well, I got let go. So now I'm back unemployed again. But at least I was able to get my place because y'all know they do not take social media as income.
The last video, she got employed. This video, she got fired. That's what she do. Walk around with cheeks out. Where y'all at? I can see y'all now. They about to be in the uproar in the chat. What's her Facebook? Yeah. Listen, she said, I lost my job, but thank God I got my apartment first because they don't take social media as income.
Bull jive. Listen here. Them cheeks is for everybody. You understand? Don't be so smitten. You want to see more bulbous decrepit cheeks? Check out Ebony, the Bracas daughter, over on Patreon because her cheeks is out too. Yeah, I never thought. I'm serious, man. Like back in my college days, I never thought I would look at, you know, voluptuous bulbous cheeks and be like, ugh. But I know too much. That ain't no good. That ain't no good at all. That's nasty. That's what a doo-doo is, boy.
Can't really be too mad because at least I got a place. Before they let me go, I do have some interviews lined up this week at a few other dentist offices, so hopefully I get one of those. I haven't taken the time to get the house together because the big kids come back next week, so I'll be back to single parenting for 4 kids, and my house will be very busy and wild for sure. I'm thankful that I had this time to get my stuff together because I did get a place for the kids to come back home. Shout out to me, shout out to that. Now my last apartment, my Virginia apartment, they only gave me back $190 after I spent thousands of dollars to move into. I will be taking action against that because girl, where's my money? Then my Texas apartment, I finally got my security deposit back from them. Girl, why was my security deposit $1,300 and they gave me back $190? And y'all that followed me for a long time, y'all saw how I left that apartment. They charged me about $900 for repair and a cleaning service, girl. Then on top of
only thing to do now, get married young, build with your husband, and buy a house. Don't be out here thinking y'all gonna move every couple months, putting these security deposits down that y'all will never get back. Like he said, I put $1,300, they gave me $150. And then the other place that was leaking the water, she gave them $2,000. They gave her like $100-something. Like people just like here, and then what can y'all? I don't know. It's just wild.
Perfect example. This almost happened to me and my wife, but she had a husband. Our last place we rented, we were moving out, and during our time we rented, we changed landlords. Somebody else bought the place. The new owner came in and had no idea what we moved into. We left the place cleaner than we moved in. That's a fact, undisputable. And so we left, and like they said, the security deposit, they tried to charge us for carpet cleaning, and we didn't even wear shoes in our house. The carpet was spotless. It was clean. We don't wear shoes in the house. And they tried to charge like $1,000 for cleaning. And we had to argue to these people to give us our money. She don't have that luxury.
They charged me a pest control fee as if my house had roaches or something. Excuse me, pest control? So now I gotta figure out what's going on with that because girl, y'all know good and well that apartment was not bad damaged or none of that. So what are we talking about? For everybody that keeps on asking how I'm adjusting back to Virginia, honestly speaking, I have been spending a lot of time with family and friends, and I will say I'm doing a lot better. Just having that mental and physical support, because girl, being a single parent is hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I really been spending time with my in-laws a lot. Now before y'all get to chatting, y'all keep saying who's your in-laws, girl, my baby daddy's family. That's still my family. At the end of the day, but we got some errands to run, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Anyways, all right, bye.
Yeah. Here we go. Phone Quisha been in Virginia a little while, and she done messed around and found her a boo thing. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Just when y'all thought it was over, but a couple seconds earlier, right? So this is her man. We gonna document this. Some brother came up in here. Yeah, y'all talk about them cheeks is decrepit. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! And she talked about she was with her in-laws. That's why I went. Her in-laws, who is her baby daddies, she still be hanging around her baby daddy's family, and she still called them her in-laws, and she got a new man.
This can't get no more toxic. Somehow it's black and brown and gray pills abound. Somehow, since she's still calling the daggone baby daddy's parents her parents. And yeah, one man's trash is another man's skeet rag. Stop it. He saw cheeks and he executed. That's all. What? Is they gonna get married and live happily ever after? Or is he going to be gone after he got all the juice he can muster? It's gonna be one last. See, she never know when her last huckabuck is coming. It always surprises her, I bet.
So the caption here, as y'all see, it said, packing the lunch for this new man. Or what did it say? Packing that man in my DMs breakfast and lunch. All right. One thing about her, she do be cooking. Because you can see she making this man some lunch. Well, we got some pasta noodles, a little bit of meat sauce.
Hell no.
Cheese, and something. Look, what's that? Some steaks?
Them steakums.
Oh, okay. Shit. Oh, what's that? Is that an everything bagel? What? Everything bagels. That's an everything steak and cheese bagel. Yeah. Boom, shakalaka. McDonald's who? Listen, 2 of them. Listen, look, oranges. She done made this man breakfast and lunch. Don't hate. It ain't the best. But some ninjas ain't getting nothing. Huh?
Fair enough. Yeah, it could be worse. Okay, I see. She done. Okay. I can't hate. Now, shout out to my miss. She making everything from scratch, my baby. So yeah. But that's something. I done worked many jobs, as y'all know. So there you go. I done seen many brothers sprays during lunch. That there, I'm ashamed to say. Yeah, it's about top notch for laboring, man. Yeah.
So let's make this quick, okay? Because quite a few people have been chatting in my comment section, and normally I would kind of ignore it, but y'all getting a little bit carried away. Yes, I'm a full-time dental assistant, mama, and content creator. My kids just came back, and I've been trying to balance everything the best I can. But when it comes to them kids, they is well taken care of, okay? Now, when it comes to that man in my DM, y'all love pocket watching somebody so bad. Just know that man handle big business, and just because I pop out with a video or two with that man, that don't mean the kids is not taking care of any less. Like, what? Y'all know I've been trying to find my groove outside of being just a mama, and baby, when I tell you I done found my groove, yeah, shout out to that man, okay? Now, my vlogs may seem a little bit off, and I keep on getting asked, didn't you cook this yesterday? Didn't you cook this yesterday? 9 times out.
He said, shout out to that man. He getting them cheeks. So the people in the comment section, listen here, let it be. All right, let her go. And then if it fall apart, then well, hey, somebody clapping cheeks. It is what it is.
Ain't no if, when it falls apart. That's y'all nasty. Like, why can't y'all, keep some things a mystery? Hey, yeah, I found my groove back. He clapping my cheeks. He ain't there because he love you. You just daggone cricket. He there because he clapping.
If it's during the week, this vlog is from yesterday, but editing before I had to work is impossible, so my vlogs is always gonna be a day behind or 2 days, but I'm giving y'all daily updates, so just roll with it, okay? Now, yesterday was my first day at work. When I tell y'all my new office is so chill, the vibe is good, I really like the vibe of this office. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, my schedule is a little bit weird, just because I'm still trying to figure out daycare for the kids, but literally school starts next month, so it's only gonna be a little bit off for about a month. So shout out to my village for helping me with the kids, and that's another reason why I moved back, because y'all know I was in the middle of Texas by myself with them kids, and if something shaked up, I was trash creek. Now I have it where I have.
And Bonquisha just said here, cooking, whipping, pouring. This what's wrong with this generation. Y'all have no recipes to pass down. All right. You're like, what you putting that, Bonquisha? But I don't know. I just start pouring a little bit of this. Shout out to Big Ma and them. They would write stuff down. Y'all up in here just heavy-handed too. She poured all that imitation vanilla. That wasn't even real vanilla, and she went heavy-handed with the imitation. I'm offended.
And that imitation vanilla extract is potent as heck. My goodness. And what's this peanut butter? Oh my goodness.
She done pour about 3 ounces of imitation vanilla. What the
fuck is you talking about?
Oh.
God no, God dang, that thing spicy vanilla. Ooh.
And look at that oatmeal pie. She got that OG, that thing hanging heavy. But my man don't care. He probably be sucking on that thing, licking on it, glazing on it.
All of the above. Why y'all pull them shorts all up in y'all side y'all like that? That's why that ninja came running, banging on the door. He said, man, she got these shorts pulled up and through her. I'm trying to put my meat all up and through her. Y'all just hunch freak monsters. I know her ex-husband. She was married at one point. For those of you that don't know, I know he's a fool's fool. She is a hard let that he married her. She just out here giving her cheeks away.
I moved back because y'all know I was in the middle of Texas by myself with them kids, and if something shaked up, I was trash creek. Now I have it where I have so much family around that if something was to shake up, somebody gonna be there to get them kids. Now I've been seeing comments where y'all want me to do recipe videos because y'all know a girl loves to cook. TBH, I wouldn't be opposed to it, so I may add that to my list of content, but right now I'm just trying to get everything settled. But anyways, I gotta go to work anyways. All right, bye. Come on, y'all, that man taking.
Look at my guy. And that show you the struggle of Bonquisha, where the other women be telling her, you need to start a cooking blog. We love your meals. Y'all women are so half-assed. They think her cooking is gourmet. I'll give it to her. She be in the kitchen. That's half the battle is she does cook, but it be garbage. And these women, they don't cook nothing, so they just be like, oh, she cooking.
Tell you what, man, ain't nothing like walking into the kitchen, seeing some daggone sourdough in the thing, settling and rising. And man, listen here, homemade, nothing like homemade. It just hit the soul different. Daggone store-bought, quesadillas, Walmart, fried chicken, and cheese and shredded cheese product. I'm sorry, call me bougie, but that ain't it.
But anyways, I gotta go to work anyways. All right, bye. Come on, y'all. That man taking us out. And y'all know my big bag stuff is always home. When I tell you this is one of our favorite spots to go to. If you're in Arlington, Virginia, please stop by. When I tell you it busts down.
Number 44. Woo! 44, that's...
So shout out to my guy. I don't know who this ninja is, but he appears to be on cloud 9. He getting them yams. All right. This is unfortunate because we done seen this too many times. But every once in a while, a real life simp is born. And this might be Simptavius himself.
It's his stance. He uneasy. No, he not. He's sitting there and he just knows that this flies with his group of friends because, shoot, they wish they could clash her cheeks. He like, man, you know why I'm doing these TikToks, man. Yeah, that WAP is phenomenal. That's what he telling his boys.
Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts.
Me crazy, but I feel like that man ordered our couch last night. We have been in this house for 2 months and we have no couch downstairs, so every time we have to watch movies or anything, it's in our room. But last night, that man was cuddled in bed. He told me, I can't wait to watch movies with you this weekend. We should have a movie night in the living room on Sunday. Sunday, we don't have no couch down there. Where are we gonna sit? I could be really wrong or really right. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the stuff off of Amazon to decorate the living room. Already in my cart, and I've been heading in my cart since. Best case scenario, I'm right, which I feel like I am right. Or worst case scenario, I'm wrong, and we just got living room decoration stuff with no couch still. It is Friday. Shout out to Amazon because they have overnight shipping. It's Saturday morning. The packages are here. Show y'all what we got. This is our rug. I'm not gonna open it. Package number 2. Ow. Oh, I did buy some throw pillows. Got 2 sets of 4, so that's 8 throw pillows. Our colors are going to be gray, teal, and gold. I already had some pillow covers from when we first got here because I did buy them at the other house. I got some gold ones, some teal, and then some teal and gold. Hopefully this kind of goes together. Really hope this couch comes. It's Sunday morning. I want to trip to see if I'm fucking crazy or not. That man is not here, but I heard my ring camera go off. So, yo, we have a fucking couch on the porch, and he's not even here. So I'm about to have to call my brother to see if he can bring this stuff in, or I'm gonna try to do it. Let me try to do it myself. Hold on. Girl, I'm tired. I got all the packages in. I lost most of my nails bringing it in. So we're gonna wait for that man to put it together because I'm not doing that. Shout out to that man, y'all. Anyways, sorry, bye.
Fuck $1, girl. Pick up 50.
Hey.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
She says showing that man what she bring to the table while he built a whole table. This man done bought this woman a couch, the coffee tables. He invested that Kudakata good. All right. He done went up in there, 4 kids and all. He said, it's 4 kids in here. He buying furniture. Here's the deal, man. When she done with you, you can't leave with that couch. That's her couch. Now you're going to be trying to shoot up the club. You know what I mean? Do a Uzi up the block. Do a drive-by. We done seen this.
Listen, fellas, understand what's happening. He in the sunken place. He in the Bone Quisha Kudakata sunken place. He's stuck. She told him to his face. She's like, all I got is cheeks. But whenever them babies is halfway asleep and that door closed and locked and they stuffed that towel up under the door, she using every trick she know. Megan knees, reverse hucklebuck, reverse cowgirl, and Nug don't know which way is up. And that's why only thing he can wait for. He like, I can't wait till nighttime. That's it. He Jones and he wide open. He like, wait till night, and then I can have you again.
So here we go. Listen, brothers. Listen, drop a 1 in the chat if y'all would have bought that couch. I'm just saying.
Y'all see them cheeks? Come on, tell the truth, shame the devil. Ain't no shame.
Fuck a coward, girl. You need a real nigga. Shake your ass.
Look at him. Shout out to my guy. She got him up in that house doing TikToks and buying furniture. Like, this is lame. I ain't gonna knock it. Listen, it ain't for me, but salute to the stepdaddies out there. I don't know what to tell this brother.
This one of them brothers that keep their hat on at all times. Take the hat off, brother. Wear that baldy with pride, man. Ain't no shame. The bald head is the most masculine hairstyle or not hairstyle there is. But yeah, Do your thing, brother. If it's working, it's working. But Mr. X made a good point. Don't let her get tired of you. See, you the woman now, brother. She's liable to get used to you and want some different meat. Beware.
This is real. Yeah! Boom, to be loved. Listen here. It is what it is. This brother, he going above and beyond. He going all out. He up in there looking like the Timu Togo. All right. I don't know what he towing. He must be towing big wheels and bicycles. But my God, brother. I don't know if this is an L or a dub. Where we at?
See, there you go. If we need more on him, we don't have enough intel on the subject. See, there you go, Mr. X. Because if he a downtrodden, dusty couch ninja, then sure. However, if he got a stable job, no kids, just a little coup de cat deprived brother, you got to tighten up and do better. Because, yeah, then it's an L. But I want to look in his eyes. He won't never look at the camera. I want to look and see what he about. Look into the camera, ninja.
I closed the door and hit my victory dance.
See?
She said, I had an attitude because I was hungry. Now we on the way to get food. So it seemed like he's being abused. All right. He know if he don't do this, Kudakata is at stake. That's what's on the line. Y'all saying, well, Kudakata, she can simply start rationing instead of busting it open every night like she doing. She like, look, I'm hungry. Whatever, the kid's hungry.
Yeah, we hungry. We want Five Guys. He like, man, that's getting expensive. Like, I want Five Guys. Huck a buck, Five Guys. He like, all right. That's all he got. He whipped like the dad off a boomerang. Whipped. He done. She put it on him. He ain't had nothing better. And he don't want to let her go. He love her. He'll never let her go.
It's about to be late and them kids gotta go to school. Girl, I did not pack no snack. I'm on E, gotta get gas. That man had work last night, so he sent me money to get gas. You should be putting the gas in the car. I know you work 2 jobs, but listen, I'm about to get gas right now. I'm about to be late. And I was gonna try to risk it, but I only got 3 miles of gas, so we had to stop. It's fine. All right, that's enough. I ain't gonna lie. We did $30. As long as we got enough to get to work. Now we gotta go get snack. Come on. Look at them. They're running. Y'all already know I'm getting me a snack too. I can't never take them to get nothing. I need something too. I promise you. Kids was trying to get sour.
Well, here we go.
Hell!
Yeah, this dude's a bona fide simp. She said he works 2 jobs. He's sending her money. He said he sent me money to put gas in the car, but she only put $3 in the car. And then she said, we're going in here to get snacks. So he probably sent her 20. He said, I'm putting 3 in the car, then I got to get snacks, and I got to do this and that with this 20.
See that? Do you not see how this is already falling apart? She is destroying this. First, she had attitude. Now she already getting an attitude because you hungry. You don't know how to be a woman and communicate. No, I'm asking stupid questions. And then she said he sent money. She said she also said he should have put the gas in the car. It's over. It's over. She don't appreciate this brother at all because ain't nothing to appreciate. She like, I know. She knows why he is there. It ain't to take care of her kids. It's he's there for Kudakata and she treating him like it.
Yeah, this woman just put 12 quarters in the gas tank. That is poverty Kudakata. Anytime you see a woman putting less than, let's be liberal, 15, 20, you out here putting $3 in the gas tank is egregious.
Been there, man. And the Diplomat, $5, that was embarrassing. Put that $5, you be there real quick, boy. Poverty, my baby.
Patch Kids, please, some chips or something, because y'all not allowed to have candy.
That's banana cookie. Cheetos puff, popcorn.
But I kept it simple. I got me a body armor and a popcorn. Yo, we got to go. We is spending this for gas. She changed her mind at the checkout. Come on, girlfriend. Y'all, she did all that for Cheeto Puffs. Please be so for real. I literally got to be at work in 20 minutes. Safe to say we're not going to make it. I hope we can make it to their bus, though. They bus come in 10 minutes. Girl, please. The kids made it to the bus stop. Girl, we got to head to work. Let's be there in 10 minutes. We're not going to be there in 10 minutes. I promise you that. Y'all made it to work. We are about 10 minutes late, but I didn't have any morning patience, so it's fine. I did do a mobile order for a coffee. I got an iced vanilla latte. I did have a breakfast sandwich. Y'all done busted down.
You doing this at work?
So we just sat here and seen this woman tell us all she was broke. She broke, she ain't got no money. All of a sudden, this ninja cash up her some money to put gas in the car. He said, we need gas, get the kids to school, and I gotta go to work. He said, here's some money for gas. She put $3 in the tank. She went in the store and bought the kids some snacks, and then she went to Dunkin' Donuts or wherever. And that was his money.
Oh. God. So now, after her shift, she's going to have to contact him again and need more gas money, most likely, if not tomorrow. And here we go. He's like, I just sent you $20, $25 for gas. What happened? Well, I didn't have no, then she'll get attitude. She's not going to say, oh, no, she ain't going to be feminine. She's going to say, I forgot I got snacks for the kids. They was hungry. I had to get my coffee. You know, I love my coffee. She arrived to work 10 minutes late and still got time to sit here and talk about what she got on her way being late to work. She need to be fired immediately.
I got an ice bomb vanilla latte. I did have a breakfast sandwich. Y'all done bust it down. It's fine. This is my food of the day. My scrub top is a little bit wet. I don't know where it got wet at between the house and the car, but it did. So I gotta dry that. Anyways, all right, bye. I was sick as hell last night. Dropped the kids off to their grandma's house and fell asleep on the couch. Why did this man sleep on the floor? Because he wanted to be close to me. Like, there's literally another couch.
Hell! This ain't going well. He said, why this man sleep on the floor? My man.
I was sick as hell last night. Dropped the kids off to their grandma's house and fell.
Why my man sleep on the floor? He down there looking like Timu Jamal Crawford. All right, this Jamal Crawford, if he didn't know how to box, he'd be out here, you know, being a couch Negro.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Man, this brother is pathetic to the 10th power. That coulda kind of got him so bad. He's sitting there. He said, I got to get as close as I can. She's sick. She up there snorting and farting. And he like, I got to be close to you, baby. I got to be. She most likely got middle of the night and stepped on him. Yeah, y'all know y'all sisters don't be waking up. She got up and stepped right on him. He said, it's okay. Step on me, baby. Step on me.
There you go, Terrence Crawford. My apologies. But yeah, Timu Terrence Crawford. She said, I'm sick, like you said, laying here. And instead of him going into the bed or on the other couch, he wanted to snug up on that, close to that couch, so they can transfer energies.
He was hoping, don't get it through. He was hoping in the middle of the night she just jumped down there and gave it to him. That was his hope. I'm telling you, this is whipped. Pathetic.
Ah.
Appreciate you, Hex. Been a member for 19 months. Says, nah, it's almost real vanilla. Journalist. Appreciate your sister, Michelle. Says, she's such a cutie, but what's wrong with the stomach? Oatmeal pie, 4 babies.
Yeah, 4 of them things.
Appreciate your beats for days. Says F, yo, couch ninja. Shout out to Charlie Murphy. Appreciate your Hex. Says, yeah, that brother's starving. I hope it's worth it. It's not worth it. It never is. Appreciate your J.O.B. Says, that's Timu Jalen Brown from the Celtics.
That part. So, man.
Sleep on the couch. Why did this man sleep on the floor? Because he wanted to be close to me. Like, there's literally another couch next to me, but it's okay. Do your thing, man. Anyway, I woke up, did a Walmart order, and sent that man to work and started cooking breakfast before the kids get dropped back off. Every year around this time, I get sick because I'm supposed to take my iron, but something about the fall, or the time frame before the fall starts, it's like my iron gets really low, and girl, I be sick as hell. So now we're back to taking iron. Love that. Update on my kids' aftercare, because y'all know I had to drop down to part-time. Well, not really part-time, just 8-hour shift, because my kids did not have aftercare. Girl, we're still on the wait list for aftercare. All of them is booked out, but I ain't gonna hold you. I really like my schedule, so I'm gonna try to talk to my job and see if I can stick with this schedule. Oh, and I keep getting questions about my neighbor from back in Texas, like, oh, am I still cool with her? Am I still cool with her? Of course we're still cool, y'all. We have just been so busy adjusting back to the kids, moving, working, and all that. I do want to say shout out to my mom friends, because y'all know that behind the scenes my life has been so freaking crazy, and we don't talk every single day, but when we do talk, it's like, hey girl, how you doing? And it never gives me like weird vibes or anything, so shout out to my friends. And I know I've been saying that for a few weeks, like I'm so overwhelmed. It could be because I have not been taking my iron, but I'm back to it, and hopefully I can start feeling better soon. But for now,
oh, here we go. That man done bought a couch and an ottoman. And you can see, look up in the ceiling, you can see where they fixed that leak at. It's still some remnants up there by the pop lights. And she up there, he bought the couch. He spent at least probably $1,000, maybe $1,200. Nook said, I got you.
Fellas, this is the extreme hazard with being whipped like this. Because he's attached to that kudakata. He's attached to it. He thinks and dreams about it, daydream about it. He belongs to it. And at some point, she's going to leave. They're going to part ways. And that's when the pain really hits in, because he's going to be sitting there knowing all of that goodness she was giving to him. And he's going to be well aware, because she's going to record it and document it, that she's going to be giving it to another man. He's going to be doing the Rockin' Man blues, rubbing his knees, drinking on a 40.
That part, yeah. That black pill is inevitable. But until then, enjoy Glaze Galaxy.
Indeed, and she will.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, fellas, don't get whipped like that. That is dangerous. Like I said, that black pill coming, and that's gonna hurt. That ain't your kudakata. It's just your turn, brother.
Well, it's fall time. Yes, cuffing season. So I get it. A lot of gentlemen, starting to get cold out. A lot of fellas turn to the stepdaddy side. It's unfortunate.
And then hot girls spring and summer gonna come. And when y'all break up and she gonna walk outside, they wear shorter and shorter shirts every summer. So this upcoming summer, 2026, when they break up, it's gonna be extremely painful. All you're gonna see is bare cheeks walking away from you, going to the club.
That part. So here we go. We are at 200 skips. We going over to Kendra land. We got some mad mouse with her married. So I would say it falls back on the man ultimately.
And it will, and it always will. Yes, sir.
So here we go. We at 200 skips. Back over to Ashley Dalton. Hit the like button.
What brings you out?
So basically I have everything on track with my life. I'm 25, I have a car, I live in Vegas, I already graduated college, I have a business, I do wedding planning. But it seems like my dating life is not it. I've dated for money, I've dated for love. It just didn't work out. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's me or my standards too high. So yeah.
So what part is it working out when you say it doesn't work out? Which part isn't working out?
Well, I've dated for, obviously the money part. It was great. The gifts, the trips, that was okay. But it just seemed like things weren't like connecting, or he was like a little bit older than me and we just didn't click. And it's like only so much I can like handle. And then when I dated for the love part, obviously I got my heart broken, and that's not fun either. And it's just the guys are just like never ready, even if they're older or they're the same age as me.
Okay, it sounds like, and I know that's natural to like fall in and fall deep and fall fast. But I say just, wait it out a little bit. Don't give up the cookies. Don't get emotionally attached so quickly.
Right. Okay.
Man.
Hell!
She coming up here asking for sugar baby advice. She ain't looking like a sugar baby. She looking like one of the Crooklyn babies. All right, you giving like struggle, but you done made it through the struggle. So you on the other side, but no.
Shout out to Crooklyn. What was it? Paper bag man. I ain't no puta. I keep my underwear clean. Yeah, you don't qualify for sugar. It's over. She keep talking about how she dated for money. That ain't work. Dated for love. That ain't work. Yeah, you trying to enter to a game you don't qualify for. You need to go into Barnes and Nobles and find you a good old wholesome brother, because money ain't for you. Shout out to KS.
Yeah, and then as far as, I think you already answered from the last girl about the business part. I am a wedding planner. I did a wedding yesterday. It's not where I want it to be right now. I am looking for an investor, and usually when I date for money, there are guys that are there. How do I approach them with that?
So you want to approach the guy you're dating about investing in your business?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Like, say, hey, I need, you know, 20,000 for.
Hold on. So the last guy that you were dating, you guys went on a couple of dates. He flew you out the country. And did he ask you, because I'm assuming he was way older than you were, right? How much older?
It was like maybe 40.
Okay. So did he already approach you with what do you need? I'm assuming he said that from the jump.
And listen here. This is crazy. This young lady has called, I think she's 25 years old, I believe. She says she called up here trying to figure out how to sell Kudakata, and she's in Las Vegas. She says, Ashley, how do I ask a man to give me $20,000 to invest into one of my businesses? Well, first he's going to have to figure out how warm your mouth is, how wet your Kudakata is, and then we can start talking after that. After that, then maybe we can negotiate.
Sound like a trap. Listen here, he trying to sample every orifice, all of them. Yeah, he gonna find new ones for 20 wax. And yeah, Ashley, see, this is where Ashley missed the mark. Ashley be trying to give them the game maybe she could use in her heyday. Ashley like overwhelm them with femininity, cooperation, but don't you dare give them no Kudakata until you get what you want in your hand. Ashley, she ain't got that kind of hoodoo to work. She ain't got that. Yeah, ain't no dude like, you know what, you so bad, I do it. No, they like, listen here, woman, bend over.
Because you're 25 and he's in his 40s.
Right. I had to like ask for it. So he didn't really like know, but.
Right. Of course. At 25 and he's 40, you can ask. And what did he say?
I mean, he said, yeah, it was like a small sum. It wasn't like a lot, but you know, when it comes to big money like that, they're like, you know, what is that for? You know, what's my, you know, return going to be looking like? So I want to see like what type of approach for that kind of money should I go for?
And how are you going out? Like, what are you wearing? What's the hair looking like? Are these guys like,
yeah, I have so many.
I don't really want to talk about this on live if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But you know, that's more of a one-on-one.
I mean, think about it. It's getting borderline criminal. All right. To sell Kudakata is still a crime, believe it or not. It's called P2. All right. When I've been down this lane, you could be arrested, you little harlot. Ashley said, you know what? At this point, I really don't feel comfortable sitting here teaching you how to sell your Kudakata.
And listen here, man. I think Ashley is taking some note too. We done touched on this. There you go, Ash. Very fine line, sister. And yeah, she like, look, yeah, this sound real transactional. Yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and give you the pretty woman script, the Sex and the City script. No, book a session there. And that's legit. You want this hardcore, you know what I'm saying, street meat transactional information? Book a session, because you ain't about to have me up here incriminating myself. I feel you, Ash.
One call kind of thing.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because you know people are sensitive here, but there's just things have to look a certain way if you're asking guys for that, and they gotta be a fugly duck, or you're like 10 times prettier than they are.
Of course.
And if they're asking what are they getting, then it becomes a little transactional. So, and if you're down with that, I'm gonna be your young girl. We're gonna go out. You're gonna fly me out. I'll do things for you, and you do.
This is really egregious. Ashley, when you said you should have just stopped when you stopped. Because now look, you are teaching young women to sell their most valuable and precious asset for nothing and risk catching diseases, getting knocked up, you know, the trauma that comes along with sleeping with all these men. It's just so irresponsible.
She went and gave her that raw information. I thought she was gonna withhold too. She laid it out flat. God dang it. She gave some ism. She said, this is the allure. She said, this is the trap. You got to be 10 times more attractive than he recognized himself to be. He got to look at you and be like, I'm fortunate just to be in your presence. Or he got either you just bad, 9.5 or 10, which you ain't, or your only option, we say it, he got to look like Danny DeVito from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, muddy and crusty and stinking. Then he gonna rip the hip too. Which game you want to play, Bonquisha?
Things for me, then that's what it will be. Fun.
Yeah. I've never really done that before. It's usually I get what I need. I don't have to do anything. I know that's different dealing with this generation, but that's just, I don't know if it's like, a love thing or the way I talk or the way I say things to them, but usually it works out in a way to make it seem like it's not transactional. So I don't really do that.
Okay, so you haven't slept with any of these men. That's what you're telling me.
Correct.
Lies.
Okay, and how much did he give you last time and you didn't have to sleep with him? What was that amount?
2,000.
2,000. Okay.
Man.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Why, young lady? Look how she biting her lips because she knows she's lying. As she said, I go out with these men. She said, I'm not sleeping with them. Y'all can believe it or not. Ashley said, how much money did he give you last time? $2,000. For what? Nothing. Just her time and her companionship.
I can't even try to believe you. Show us to him. Show him to us. And then maybe if this, brother, missing some limbs, stuff like that, Quasimodo, maybe. Well, what y'all call them, pay pigs? But is that really your desired outcome, young lady? Huh? Out here abusing egregious pay pigs, if it's true.
For 20,000, if you're his Tyra Banks in her prime, right? If you leave me alone, then sure. I'm assuming he will do it, but he's still going to want something.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you're open to that, then I say, go for it.
What do you mean, young lady? Ashley said, if you ask this man for $20,000, he's going to want something. He said, that's what I'm fearing because I want the money, but I don't want to give him anything. This is insane.
Who taught these sisters this game? Ashley gave her the ism. Okay, if you want to try to work that, you got to be overwhelming, and there ain't too many of them. And you got to be it's got a lot of factors. You overwhelming, he extremely thirsty, and incel. It's a lot of factors. And shoot, sister, your appearance, respectfully. If she was sitting up here, you know what I mean, with a freaking library book being all wholesome, that seems to be your lane, but you are hell-bent on being a harlot. Godspeed.
That's not me judging, but I'm keeping it real with you.
Okay, I understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, that sounds good. I mean, that's pretty much all my questions. Thank you.
And let me also say the last piece. If you said you have never had to do anything before, then I say, why don't you ask? The worst he can say is no. If in your experience, they give it to you without you having to do anything, why not just ask?
That's true. Maybe it's like I don't know, you know how men are sometimes, like they come with a lecture or making me try to feel bad for asking or putting it a certain way, so.
Okay, well, you have to expect that if you're asking for 20 grand. They're going to try to, yeah.
This is insane. Lobotomies. She want to ask a man for 20 grand with no resistance. And him to say, okay, get up, walk to his safe, count it out, and hand it to her for nothing.
But she know what it is. She know that's insulting. You see that? Oh, they gonna lecture me. Let you lecture, you a grown woman. Ain't no lecture. He gonna sit you down and ain't no lecture. He gonna show you reality. He gonna say 20 racks. He gonna say, okay. And he gonna flat out say, what we doing? You gonna meet me at the Red Roof later tonight? It's like, no, it ain't like that. I was just wondering if you were generous. He gonna say, sit down, let's talk. Because obviously your mama, daddy ain't explain the birds and the bees or transactional 304 activities to you. So let me sit down and talk to you the way your daddy should have talked to you. Sit down. Get your notepad out. Appreciate your sister, Michelle. I know you triggered like I am. Says up there nonchalant, talking about P2. Man, oh man. Appreciate you, Michelle. Says a good girl about to take the wrong path in life. She do look like a good girl, but she ain't. Appreciate you, Michelle. Says even these average girls think they are the ish. Can't tell them any different.
I mean, I don't know what point in history we have reached. This woman is average at best, and she wants the world.
At best, man.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, doll. Now, here's the thing, and we're going to have this conversation again. There's a couple of factors here. Okay. Beautiful girl, young, and she's trying to figure it out. I'm not mad at her. Okay. There's some guys who will give a girl $2,000, some guys who will give a girl $10,000, and some guys who will give a girl $20K. I've heard it all. Now, there's girls who are getting that kind of money, but this is not me saying anything about the young lady. From the hair follicle to the toenail, everything is on point for that money. Hair follicle to toenail. There's nothing out of place. Hair is always laid. Makeup is always done. Body is always tea. And the foot is always in a shoe. A good heel. Everything tells a story from the hair follicle down to the toenail. I'm not saying it's not possible for her, but I know for sure that those type of guys expect something. Now, I've spoken to girls who get $50K in a night. I've spoken to girls, I know I do one-on-one calls, who get $100K in a week. And these girls are top tier, gorgeous. They would never show their face on this live, ever. Stunning. And they are doing things. Let me just say that. They are doing things. They're not just pretty and they're not doing anything. They are doing something for that. And it may be with someone they're not really attracted to, who's not really eye candy.
Yeah, they doing things. People like, what? What are they doing?
That's all she care about. Cannon, pump, and pump. Cannon, pump, and pump.
Shout out to Ashley. They are doing things. And these may be with undesirable men, but these women have sold their souls. They have sold their souls. She said $100,000 in a week. I know women who can do it.
And they're not just selling kudakata. They're selling kudakata with a premium experience. Come on now, that's what Ashley, she's saying, from head to toe. When that pay pig, that simping pay pig, look at you, everything he sees is his fantasy. The hair, the makeup, the dress, the tone, and toned up. And then when y'all meet up in that hotel room, you also now, you're gonna spend some of that money, go get some nice lingerie. Yeah, that's what they say. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get you some nice lingerie. And when that crusty ninja come in from 12 hours of work, and she gonna be standing there looking like a corn scene. Y'all, everything all red, the stockings, all the whole get up. Might have some damn angel wings on. Don't know. All we do know is when they start hunching, she gonna keep her heels on. Type ish.
Or soul food. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. Here's the other part. If you're a girl who's making that kind of money, right? Let's say you're a girl who's getting 20,000, 30,000. Let's say you're an Instagram baddie kind of girl, right? You make that kind of money from bookings. You make that kind of money from social media. You have that allure where you make that money. Like you're an entrepreneur, but a social media influencer entrepreneur. Guys will also send you that kind of money without anything initially. Does that make sense? The Instagram baddies who are making the money through their social media. You can see it. They're selling out on hair. They're selling out on nails. They're selling out on makeup and waist trainers. Those men are going to come and be like, oh, here. Because they see you already doing it. They see you. They know you are bad.
And that's crazy because it's monkey see, monkey do. So you get a lot of, like she's saying, these Instagram women. I've seen them. From where we from, even on a smaller scale. These women, the other women want to be them because they think they are getting the results. So they say, hey, where you getting that hair from? So these women will just start being ambassadors and, start selling hair, selling nails, waist trainers, all that. And everybody buy it from them.
It's crazy. It is what it is. Nobody, it's my understanding that nobody stimulates the U.S. economy like the melanated woman. Y'all gonna spend that bread. Y'all spend it with pride. Y'all going to debt with pride. Y'all buy into gimmicks from these IG harlots with pride. Stop.
Had you already, but you making that kind of, oh, here's, 20 bands, here's 10 bands, and a Chanel bag. That's for you. But sometimes what I think the issue is that a lot of the everyday girls, and I'm not saying there's not a market for that, right? A more natural, don't need to be super beat, hair don't need to be super laid, right? I'm not saying there's not a market for that. But you can't just be everyday girl, girly pop, girl next door pop, and we're not getting in our glamour bag, okay? We got to stick it in our glamour bag. All right? We really got to get in it. And you have to also say, well, what am I willing to do? Because he's not coming up with this money for nothing. Okay? And this is no shade. This is no shade. This is no shade. What I'm about to say is no shade. But if the escort girlies who are bad, okay? If the escort girlies who are bad, who know the game, not only do they have the look, the hairpiece, the makeup, the body, the feet, the shoe to match, in the game, if they got to lay down, what makes you think you don't? You giving up something. You giving up one of the holes. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. And most of them have you beat in the looks department. And I know some of my girls, okay, who are in the lifestyle, because I don't like to call them escorts. I don't like to call them midnight ballerinas. I call the girls that are in the lifestyle. I know y'all watching. And I know y'all look like, what these girls talking about? I know y'all do. Okay? I know my girls who are in the lifestyle, they're watching. And they're like, do y'all know what? Do y'all coming up here talking about? They like, hold up, let me increase the price. If they up here, let me increase the price. And I'm in the lifestyle.
That part. Ashley ain't telling nothing. Y'all women really need to listen. I think y'all be dealing with stuff on a small scale. Nug send you a little $20. You get in a section at the club, a little 40 bag of weed, all this little stuff. We talking about $20,000 cash. Man, who you think you is? You got to be like with Drake and them. That's the kind of guys, or some of these NBA players and stuff. Like she said, they'll get you a Chanel bag with the cash is inside. All right, here you go.
But you must provide a top tier experience, man. I respect Ashley's ism because she ain't telling no lie. She knows this life. That's why she used the lingo. Lingo she used, lady that's in the industry. I never even heard of midnight ballerina. That right there, oh, midnight ballerina. That don't sound too ratchet. That sounds kind of cute. Midnight ballerinas. See, she knows she got, Ashley definitely got these Barbie doll plastic 10 rating IG models all in her circle. And yes, that's why she like, I know what they got to do. I know the game. I done coached them. I done been there. You don't have it, Ashley. Ashley, say that while she there. Tell her she don't look good enough for what she want while she there, because that's what you just said. You do not look good enough for the game you're trying to play.
If you don't want to stick around and bob and weave and finesse and stroke his ego, and you straight up like this, you like this, straight up like that, you're going to have to give up a hole. You're going to have to give up one of those. And that's not me being shady.
Ashley gonna get canceled. She said, you got to give up a hole. Ashley said, you got to give up one of them holes, baby. Now something.
One of them. Yeah. Which, last time I checked, it was 3 of them. Yeah, it's 3. 20 racks might be 4. Yeah, where your ear at? Yeah, come here.
Unless you fit into one of the other categories I just told you about. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's not me being shady. I'm just being really honest, really straightforward. Okay. That's all. Because there's girls out here who does this. They don't do it. They does this. It's their job. They're so good, they'll get you, and you're a woman. That's how good they are at finessing. They're so good, they won't only get a man out of his money, they'll get you. And you're like, hold up, I'm straight. They'll get you. They'll finesse you right up out your purse. So coming up here talking about, oh, I don't know, lip gloss, no hair. I don't need no this, no that.
Out here finessing. Man. Well, my brothers in the chat, drop a 1 in the chat if you ever got finessed by one of these harlots. This is wicked.
I respects it. Ashley, see this, Ashley speaking from lived experience. Not saying she lived it directly, but this is lived experience, something Kendra ain't got, because she's speaking with conviction. She like, y'all don't understand. These women have the looks and the game. They sitting here taking his money. You checking her out of the Ritz-Carlton. Next thing you know, she got your money too, and you a woman. Yep, that go right. Because she done came down there and we just touched on it. You look at this harlot with her Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and you know, say you don't know she covered in glaze to get it, and you see something that you want to be. And then she say, hey, sign up for my course. Yeah, you like the way I'm leaving this hotel with all this stuff? Here's my car. Here's my sign up for my course, $500. I'll show you how to be like me. Now she got your purse too.
Madness. And I see a bunch of y'all dropping zeros. I ain't no trick. Never. This woman will say y'all too broke. If you've never been finessed, they will say you too broke then. You ain't got no money if you ain't never been finessed.
Don't buy that sign language, brothers. Don't feed into it. That's a trap. If you broke, just say that. I ain't broke. I'll cash up you right now. $500, I ain't broke. It's a trap. Don't do it.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate your Hex. Says 20 wax, 50 packs, 100 Big Macs, Lakers in 5. Appreciate your Who's the Master. Here we go. Says, good evening, SBC chat. Does Drake Quisha have a spray tan? Who's the Master? How you doing, sir? Says, you got to give up a hole. That's a new drop, Gav. I knew that's why you here. You heard that? He said, hole.
Yeah, Ashley wild for that.
She ain't tell no lie. Appreciate the squeegee kid. He says, interesting. Kendra talks about the celeb she knows. Ashley talks about the escort she knows. Happy Rapture Day, SBC Nation. We still here. Does that mean we bad? Think about that. If today's the Rapture and we still here, well.
That part. So as far as this woman, I guess she comes pre-glazed.
Yeah, for a price. Huh? 2,000 maybe?
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous.
I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
It's getting dark out, man. They straight up asking for straight up P-toot advice. She ain't the first one though. How can I get the money without giving up the honey? Oh my goodness.
Well, here we go. Before we get out of here, we're going to illustrate why these women are down bad. So we done seen this before. Before they one step away from selling Kudakata directly.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So is this your girl Shan? Thank you for continuing to show love. So today I just wanted to speak a little bit. I see that a lot of people are wanting to get on these gig works, and I'm just gonna come out and straight tell you it's not worth quitting your 9-to-5 job. Now I see that a lot of people are saying like 9-to-5 jobs is like stopping you from actually doing things in life or becoming a YouTube content creator full-time. That's a bunch of bogus to me. Do not quit your 9-to-5 job to be a gig worker.
They doing it. They doing it. Bonquisha says The data is in. They're saying my 9-to-5 job is preventing me. I'm working too many hours. I got to be there for 8-10 hours. I got to drive to and from. I got to pick kids up. No, I would rather just do the gig apps and then work on my YouTube and my TikTok. I'm going to be a content creator, but I'm going to just do gig app in the meantime until that blow up. But I can't 10 hours a day. I can't do that.
Context. That makes sense to me if we are talking about some childless individual, man or woman, that's got a village or community helping them, and they're like, this is what I got a 2-3 year plan. I'm gonna do these side hustles and I'm gonna work on my YouTube. There we go. But these sisters are behind the 8 ball, behind the bills, behind on rent. This ain't the time to be doing this. When taking on ventures like this, you have to calculate for a year or time of loss where you ain't gonna make no money. They need to make money tonight.
Because it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed work. It does help pay bills. However, there are some days where you will not make the much money that you thought you will make. Actually, me, when I started working for Instant Cart back a couple years ago, I think Instant Cart was way, way, way different than it is right now. And everything is different. I'm talking about, we used to be able to have like assigned customers, like where the customers can pick you as their favorite shopper, and you knew you was going to make some money. You knew you was going to make or could have made at least $150 a day, because you had those specific customers that wanted you to shop for them. Like, it was like on a schedule to where, though, like, for example, this one young lady who I had, and she liked me as her shopper, I knew that I was going to go shopping for her at least once a week, or maybe at least once every other week. So I already knew that I was going to be able to hit like my $150 for that day mark if that was my goal. Sometimes my goal was $200 because I had these shoppers. I had these customers who liked me as a shopper. So I was guaranteed the money.
Okay, so it was like fish in the barrel. But now I don't know. She must be down in Baltimore. I hear the to, do, and oohs. Ooh, to, do.
Do you? Yeah, I hear it too. And shout out to the chat. Says she got Oompa Loompa sideburns. I'm not understanding her hustle. She says she got these clients doing one trip a week or one trip every 2 weeks, and that customer was guaranteeing $150 to $200. See what I mean? Things that were not calculated. Back with that Cooties 19 economy, things was wild. Money was flowing. And a lot of folks, including Kendra, thought that bread was going to keep coming like it was. We experienced too with our home remodeling company, man. When things was good, they was good. And then when they got bad, they got a little bad. But you must adapt. This is what not adapting looks like.
However, over time and throughout these different years, these years that have came, Instant Cart took that option away. That option is not there anymore, which hurted or hindered, shoppers, because that was a guarantee that we was going to make money for that day. So they took away that.
So let's think about this from business. Instacart says, I want you on the app at all times, pretty much taking anything I give you. I don't want you not on the app. You are able to set up private work, essentially. Like, Bonquisha don't have to log on to the app because she know I got scheduled appointments. So Instacart says, no, I need drivers on the app, all right, to service my other customers. All y'all can't have dedicated routes. What the hell y'all think this is? So
there you go. And, if they are giving out dedicated routes, you most likely got to be a top driver. You ain't just about to be checking in and signing on every other day thinking you about to get that. Like, see what I mean? A lot of these sisters don't have the hustle and grind to get the outcomes they are looking for, but they won't acknowledge that. You're lazy. You won't step outside your comfort zone. You won't hustle. This is what is it? You know, that's contract work, 1099. You are your own boss. This is your company, essentially. Make the most out of it.
That option. They took away the option where, well, I'm not going to say they took it away. They normally do have that option sometimes where it could be, you could pick up orders from more than one store. They don't have that option anymore. And there's a lot of things that have changed to the point where as though they take money from you off the top. Whether the customer is taking some, you know, some of that tip back, they don't care. Instant Cart is taking that money. So I do not recommend you guys to quit your 9-to-5 to do gig work. And honestly, I have heard about like the Walmart thing. The Walmart thing is so oversaturated to the point where as though you can't even get in. You can't even get in. And DoorDash and
listen to this, the Walmart thing. Shout out to the Walmart drivers. They be out there, a lot of guys from different countries, Middle Eastern. I done drove past that lot before. They be out there just posted up in the parking lot, bunch of them. Like some of these Walmarts got different kind of setups. And my wife like, what's going on over there? I said, they waiting for, you know, the groceries and the hits. And they just over there, dozens of them.
Sitting there, I be seeing it. That's rough, man. That's a rough deal. Like you said, it'd be whole families. I done seen folks out here, husband and wife, or what appeared to be husband and wife, sitting in that car getting them groceries. And you know what? It'd be Marisol and my man Javier. Never Jamal and Bonquisha. Never. Bonquisha ain't about to get with her man in that car, do that shit. She got too much pride. But Marisol, like, baby, you drive, I take them in. I'm gonna talk real sweet when I deliver. I'm gonna get that tip. We a team. See that? Bonquisha, you could never
get in. And DoorDash and DoorDash and Lyft. No, not Lyft. DoorDash and what was the other one? Is another food app. They are changing. All of those apps are changing. So I really do not recommend. So for me, I think Instant Cart for me probably is the best gig work, but it's not guaranteed. So I do not recommend you guys to quit your 9-to-5 job, because I feel like 9-to-5, I know for sure that 9-to-5 is guaranteed. You know, if you work your 9-to-5 the whole entire week, you are guaranteed that paycheck that next week for you to be able to cover your expenses or take care of your family, whatever you need to do. A lot of things are changing. And honestly, I think that in the future, it probably will not be no more gig work, because they are coming up with different techniques to move us out the way, and to be able to have other resources and things.
Yeah, that may be a ways out, Bonquisha. So she's sitting here. I don't know. She down bad. She down bad. She said something. I lost my point. She going so much.
She was talking about doing all these gig jobs, and she almost said Uber. And that's the thing. Y'all really don't want this. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. There ain't much risk getting in your car by yourself and going picking up fries and shakes. That money gonna come picking up the people. Higher risk, higher reward. But Mr. X, all of these gig drivers and delivery drivers, very few Uber and do Lyft. And that, again, that's making my point. They're not out here willing to do what it takes. Because see how she just said, nah, not Uber, not Lyft. That's too much like work. There's too much risk, too much headache. Well,
and it comes down to it. These be the same women that will say they would rather be in the woods with a bear. They don't need men. But the number one reason they don't do Uber and stuff is for security reasons. You know, at least the women I've heard say it is they don't feel safe. So because you don't know who you picking up, two things is true. And y'all are not men. So y'all need to fall up under some order and find a man.
There you go. I understand that you got a man sitting behind you. Things can get weird. Again, I've said it, just tips for any sisters doing it. I remember doing Cooties 19. Uber drivers were putting up plexiglass partitions. You know, that's some type of safety barrier. I can understand that. Somebody behind you. I don't like people sitting behind me either. But yeah, like I said, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. What you gonna do?
That takes in place of us. So a lot of stuff is changing, and I think it's really probably it don't look too good. It don't look too good as a gig worker. However, throughout my whole entire career with Instacart, because it's basically a career, it really is a job. It pays the bills if you get out here and work, but you have to pull a lot of strings. You have to bend over backwards to do a lot. You have to take at least 10 orders a day nowadays for you to be able to meet your goal of $150 to $200 a day. So that's just my take on it. I've been doing Instacart since 2017, and I'm not going to say it was all bad. It had its ups and downs. It's just not worth you quitting your 9 to 5. That's just my take on it. I hope you guys are doing tremendously well. My name is Shan. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. You'll like it here. We'll talk later.
And a lot of people ain't quitting. A lot of people are being laid off and fired, right? And it is what it is. Like, this is the only thing that will hire you damn near the same day. So if you can get fired on Monday and be door dashing Tuesday. So it's the lowest barrier to entry, and people are just signing up.
And most likely paid on Tuesday. That's the allure. They will not tell the truth or shame the devil. It's my understanding, a lot of these apps, you can go work and cash out that day. Some of them apps, you can cash out multiple times a day. Yeah, they kind of tailor for the impoverished. That's the truth. They can go out here and make a quick $35 and have it right there. And that's what keeps them afloat. It's wild and just unhinged behavior. Work hard, get a better outcome.
And we just seen the woman that was on Ashley Dalton's show. You know, they out here panhandling and selling Kudakata. You know, this is what it come to. Bonquisha gonna be door dashing during the day and selling Kudakata at night, you know, to feed the babies. It's unfortunate.
It's that phone call. She gonna make that phone call on the way home to whoever he is. Yeah, I just got done door dashing. Yeah, it was a rough night. You know, I'm late on rent. And he going, all right, I got you. Come on over. Don't go home. Come over here first. I got your rent money and your meat. Appreciate you, Didi. Staying on business per usual. Says, this is the Kendroid when her app fails and she can't afford wigs. Uh-oh.
That part. So for that, Leon got another one.
Save her, Leon. Help her.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say, tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
And I see some of y'all saying y'all got the robot cars in Houston, because she said they're trying to do away with them, but I don't know. I mean, I guess what the car gonna do? Pull up out front, and it seemed like a lot, but people have to come out, scan their phone, and get the food through a little kiosk, through a door hole, and they go.
Yeah, they doing it. They already been trying it. Yeah, shout out to Elon Musk. His Tesla cars done run over a couple people. You know, trying to do those autonomous vehicles. I think as of lately, they successfully had a autonomous 18-wheeler doing over-the-road delivery. Shout out to the brother Ty Pro. They're taking our jobs, man. Y'all gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'll say as far as the food stuff, I can see it starting, especially in like these smaller little neighborhoods, that these newer cookie cutter, like Elon, they're building Google in some of these places, some of these campuses. I can see it. But as far as the rural areas, like where we from in the country, I don't know. Yeah, you ever see the automated car get carjacked? Yeah. Hell, you ain't gonna see no Tesla bots in the hood. I'll guarantee it.
Yeah, they talking about drones, Tesla drones. Yeah, these ninjas. Yeah, we come from the part of the world where the piece of man don't deliver. Yeah, y'all know what that feel like. Like, yeah, being a kid, especially in the projects, and your uncle, your rich dope selling uncle come over and give you some twos and fews. Like, yeah, we're gonna get some pieces. No, the heck you not delivered up here. Then you will call. They say, where you at? Such and such projects. We're not coming there. No, call somebody else.
That part. So here we are. We done made it through another crazy show. A lot of madness. We'll be back up here Thursday night. And then y'all know the Regal Rumble on Saturday. So we got a crazy week.
There we go. Listen here. Much craziness. Shout out again on my stomach. Shout out to Debraka and her daughter Ebony. We had to cover it. Shout out to the sister Rashina. Skip the madness. So we had to banish them over to the Patreon. Shout out to the sister Ebony Dean for the suggestion. We see your sister. Yeah, if y'all want to see the madness, the exclusive madness you can't catch here, you got to join that Patreon. Yeah, you won't regret it. It's Cheeks over there. We know y'all nasty.
That part. So make sure y'all go over and sign up. Also, shout out to all the sponsors tonight. Sister Ebony Dean, Sister Raquel Rose. Shout out to Who's the Master, Divine Photos, the Squeegee Kid, my guy Project Leroy. Who else we got? Mrs. DC4L, Classy Perspective, Rachel.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Who else we got here? Shout out to Brother Andrew Fain, came in tonight. Sister Oshika, everybody gifting memberships during the show. Sister Tanya came through. Lee Turner, Trelly, Miss Charming to You, Frederick Howard, Kib Netter, Katie and Kyrie.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Brother Jay Tillman popped in tonight. And last but not least, Mr. Incredible was coming through all night supporting.
Shout out. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Incredible coming through. And also, we got a word of the day. There we go. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the recommendation for the next word of the day. Was it discombobulated?
That part. We say flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. I wrote it down. I erased it. We appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all always gonna come through and support. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. That costs you absolutely nothing. Like, share, subscribe. You know all that good stuff. And we'll be back this upcoming Thursday with more madness. But again, in the meantime, make sure y'all catching that madness on the Patreon. That's where we are experiencing some heavy SBC growth. You don't want to miss it. It's a beautiful thing. Appreciate your Project Leroy. Says, where the heck is Debraka? Over on the Patreon. You got to go check her and her daughter out.
That part. But like I said, we'll be back up here Thursday night. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe on your way out if you haven't. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good morning.